All right. Okay, I think we are back up. If we are back up, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if we are back up. Let me know if we are back up. I apologize, guys. I don't know what just happened there. The internet just completely crapped out. It's been acting up it's been acting up today. Spectrum absolutely stinks. I work for Spectrum. I'll tell you right now. I'm telling everybody in the chat right now, do not get Spectrum. Don't do it. It's a joke. It's a disgrace. My internet's been dropping out all day. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I apologize about that, guys. I apologize about that. What's going on, Jacob Williams? Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Big Blues in the house. Central Coast Climate, thank you so much, man. Love that guy. He's been a great supporter of my channel. He says, we back. Thank you. So I apologize about that, guys. If it happens again, I apologize. We'll get it back on the stream as soon as we can. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Yo, Entertainah, it was me. You dropped on me.
Yeah, I apologize, man. You called. My internet just dropped out for like 2 minutes. I don't know what happened, but we're back live.
Yeah. He's been on with us for like 3 years, and there was a rumor today. It's all speculation. There was somebody at CSN Philly or something like that reported that there may be LeBron trade for Simmons to L.A. I don't know how true that is, but that happens. I want them to pull that trigger. I would want them to pull that trigger.
Well, So you're done with Simmons, huh? I see why you're frustrated, but I'm gonna say one thing. There's a lot of, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but there's definitely some players that have come into the league and have lacked that good jump shot, and they've. Oh, thank you so much, One Giant Rebuttal. He says, bang that like for my man, the Entertainah. I really appreciate that, man. One Giant Rebuttal, great guy. Thank you. And by the way, I see Kid Blues in here too. Go check him out as well. But, I mean, Jason Kidd's a perfect example. He came in the league, he couldn't shoot worth a lick, and then he developed the jump shot, and he became a pretty damn good jump shooter. So, Simmons has everything else you want in a player, but in today's NBA, you cannot have a player playing the guard position who can't shoot. So, that's something he definitely needs to fix if he wants to take that next step at the NBA level.
Yeah, that's what's so frustrating about it. And, but anyway, I just wanted to say you're the man, Chris, and I'm glad that I support your channel. You and Bad Dog, and everybody needs to stand up. And you gotta show your chest hair so all the girls come out and look for you, man.
I love John Letourneau, man. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for being such a great supporter of the channel. And yeah, man, good luck to your Eagles next year. Well, I'm not gonna say good luck, but I'm looking forward to playing your Eagles.
Yeah,
next
go
year.
Eagles, baby. You know. All right, Chris.
All right, my man. Thank you for the call, buddy.
All right.
What's going on? And once again, I apologize to anybody that might have dropped out. Internet dropped out, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. If it does, I'll pop right back on. Hopefully that doesn't keep happening all night. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
What's up, Chris?
What's going on? Who's this?
AMG.
Oh, AMG Sam. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. I don't think it's Spectrum right now because I live like in New Jersey, pretty close to New York, and it's dropping the same down here.
Yeah, earlier today was happening. I was on the YouTube and it was dropping out. It happened like twice today, so I don't know what's going. Maybe it's the weather.
I have a few things. First thing, have you heard about Kristaps getting jumped in a bar in wherever he's from?
No, let me just get the super chat real quick. Thank you so much, Big Don. He says, stand up, Knicks fans, 24 hours away. Thank you so much for the super chat, Big Don. Really appreciate the love. I did not hear about that at all. Did that happen today?
Yeah. He got, somebody came, punched him. He recorded it, he came out and said it himself. People came, they punched him in, a bar. So 2 people, then he fought back. And then they, cooled down, and then someone came back at his friends, knocked his friends out, and threw a chair at Kristaps, and, they, cut his face up pretty bad.
Jeez, I mean, since that guy's left the Knicks, I mean, he's gone through hell and he had the, what was it, a rape accusation? And, I know that was while he was with the Knicks, but it came out after he had left. Now he's got this. Obviously, he's coming back from the injury. I wish him nothing but the best. Thank you so much, Jomo Reyes, for the super chat. Just wanted to show my support to the call-in. I'm experiencing the same thing since my provider is also Spectrum in the West Coast. That's crazy, man. Today, specifically, I don't know what's going on. But thank you so much, Reyes, man, for the love, man. Really do appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
And it's not only that. They're saying that, you know how he, has ACL or whatever it was that was holding him back that they had to worry about?
Yeah.
Now it's coming out that he broke his hand during that bar fight. So that's going to set him back even more.
Wow. I mean, we'll see, man. I love Porzingis. Like I said, I wish him nothing but the best. But hopefully something good comes out of it for the Knicks. Hopefully we get Durant and get a good draft pick in this draft. We'll see. But yeah, I had no idea. I did not hear about that fight that you're talking about.
One thing before we get to football, what do you think? I don't think the Knicks are going to get one. I think they're going to get screwed over and get two. And I think that instead of signing Kyrie, they're going to get Ja Morant. And then after drafting Ja Morant, they're going to get somebody like KD for small forward. That would probably take Zion's place because they didn't have the chance to get him. And then give somebody like Klay Thompson as shooting guard.
I mean, that'd be perfect. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Klay Thompson's leaving Golden State. I think he's going to stay there. Durant, I think there's a very good chance he'll be a Knick. And I agree. If we get the number 2 pick, we definitely could take Ja Morant. It would either be him or Barrett. And I think Ja Morant's the second best player in this year's draft. Even though there's a good chance we could sign Kyrie or Kemba Walker at the point guard position, I would probably still go ahead and take Ja Morant. I think he's the second best player. And that's who I would take, I think, if I was the Knicks. Even though I like R.J. Barrett. I do like R.J. Barrett. I think a lot more than most people do. But I think I would take Morant with the second pick.
Now, what are your opinions on the Giants being one of the last 4 teams being talked about for Hard Knocks? It's them, the Redskins, the Raiders, and I forgot who else.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, if I was HBO, I would want the Raiders. I mean, they had great offseason, acquisitions. Obviously with Antonio Brown, that's a lot of interest on that with that team. And with the Giants, obviously you have Saquon Barkley, but I mean they don't really have like a sexy rookie that came in, and I'd be surprised if the Giants are the team, especially with Beckham off the team now. I'd be surprised if they pick the Giants.
I think they might pick New York just for the market, because they could. New York.
Yeah, they could. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. I think it's a distraction for the players. It would be interesting, obviously, as a fan to watch, but I don't want it. I don't want the Giants to get picked for Hard Knocks. And I'll get to Mark. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says Mets, and more Mets. Thank you so much for the super chat, Mark. I really do appreciate it. He's been great to my channel since he's came aboard. Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not a big fan of it though. I don't want the Giants to be on Hard Knocks.
I'm gonna let you go after this. I think you should try to get Ron Effect on your channel.
I would love to do that, man. I would love to do that. He doesn't want to work with people. From everything I've heard, I've tried to. I mean, I was new when I first came on YouTube, but he doesn't seem like the type of guy that likes to collaborate. I would never turn down a collaboration though if he ever wanted to. I'm always open to collaborating with anybody, but he doesn't seem like the collaborating type.
Because I know he just started doing, I'm pretty sure, live shows, and I think he might start doing call-in shows too. So that's what I was saying. Maybe he might have changed his mind. He's like going a different way with his channel.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to, I would never be against it.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. I know you're a busy guy.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate it, my man. Thank you for the call.
Have a great day.
You got it. CK2K's in the house. Big day tomorrow. See, if you have not checked out CK2K, that guy is my favorite Knicks video maker. Go on over there and sub up CK2K. That guy is great. And Big Don, thank you so much for the super chat again. He says, "Stand up, Knicks fans." Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for the call.
Hey, Entertainah.
What's going on? Who's this?
Good. How are you?
Good. Who's this?
This is Brennan.
Brendan, what's up, Brendan? How you doing?
Good. So I was just wondering. I've been watching some of the playoff games lately, and I don't know if it's because I'm biased and I want certain teams to win or something, but the officiating to me seemed pretty bad. I was just wondering what you were thinking.
Yeah, no, a lot of people were complaining about the officiating at the end, specifically that Sixers game. Unfortunately, that's the way it is nowadays, in all sports in the playoffs. I mean, we saw it in football this year in the NFC title game with the horrible call against the Saints, and you see, there's always complaining about the officiating every year in basketball in the playoffs, and unfortunately, that's just a part of the game. Can't do much about it. But a lot of people were complaining about the officiating last night after that game. It sucks, but unfortunately, they're not robots. They're gonna make mistakes,
Yeah.
You know, there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
But what about you, man?
Yeah.
Who's your team? Are you a Sixer fan?
No, I'm a Warriors fan.
Oh, okay. So now you guys are gonna go to the finals. I think Denver would have posed a bigger threat to the Warriors than the Blazers. Even though I think the Blazers will be a more fun series, I think Denver, because of their defense, would have posed a bigger threat. I think you guys will get there in 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. But anything else, my man?
Nope, that's it.
All right, buddy. Thank you for the call, my man. Thank you for being a great subscriber.
Yeah, thanks for answering.
You got it. And by the way, I see the Sports Critic just popped into the chat. I really enjoyed his video he just came out with, I think yesterday, day before. If you haven't done so, go check his channel out. He's putting in a lot of work over there. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in. What's up, Jack?
Hey, what is going on, Chris? How you doing, bro?
Is this Arthur?
I'll tell you. Hang on a second. It's your boy, Arthur Alaverdian here.
All right, Arthur. Just do me a quick favor. Just turn that volume down in the background. I hear the echo.
Oh no, it's just me on the.
Okay. So what's up, my man?
No, I was like, how y'all doing, man? How you doing, and how's the chat doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just talking sports. My normal Monday call-in show. Obviously, a big day tomorrow for Knicks fans. The NBA lottery. You know, talking everything. You know, whatever you want to talk. I mean, we could talk NFL, Giants. But I know you're a Laker fan.
Yeah, I want to touch on. Yeah, big Laker fan.
Yeah, and you guys obviously, you never know with the new lottery rules. Maybe the Lakers get lucky tomorrow night.
Yeah. But what's going on with you, man, in the playoffs? Like, I've been having a good time, you know, just watching the NBA playoffs. Like, I haven't been catching up, like, NFL, like lately, because I've been enjoying the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, the playoffs have been great.
What are your thoughts on those playoffs, man? It seems to be lit, man.
Yeah, the series, I mean, all these series, I mean, you had 2 Game 7s, and then obviously the Rocket series was a great series. Every game, you know, was pretty competitive, and, you know, the 6th game was great, and the playoffs have been great, specifically the second round. The first round, a lot of blowouts, but the second round, highly competitive. I'm a little worried about the Western Conference Finals. I hope, you know, because Damian Lillard is really fun to watch, and he could definitely carry that team on his back and win 2 games, but I don't think that's going to be a highly competitive series. The Eastern Conference, I think, is going to be great. I think the Bucks and Raptors will be a great series.
Yeah, but boy, let me tell you, man, during that game-winning shot that happened, you know, when Kawhi hit that, boy, I almost dropped that goddamn Pepsi to the ground, man, for those who was watching my stream. God dang.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Soon as he shot that, I was, like, literally up on my feet during the couch. As soon as he hit that, I'm like, oh, my God. I'm like, luckily I didn't have my Pepsi in my hand. Like, I literally put it on the table.
Who do you want your Lakers to take this year? Like, what position specifically?
You know, it's tough. You know, it's tough to tell, man, because, you know, we need a defensive pickup, or I think we need a shooter. I think, in my opinion, we need a shooter. Like, I would love to draft a shooter, in my opinion.
Yeah, you guys really lack. That's one thing I knew when LeBron was going over there. I didn't think he was going to gel well because LeBron, it might work out going forward, but he always needs those perimeter shooters, the guys on the ends. You know, everybody remembers Chris Bosh used to play on the end for him. Kevin Love, Kyle Korver. You guys don't really have the jump shooters over there. It wasn't a great fit.
And Miami too, with Mike Miller.
Mike Miller, James Johnson,
Eddie House.
Yeah. So Ray Allen. But you guys don't really have those shooters.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying you guys don't really have those shooters.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the pickup of Reggie Bullock, I thought it was gonna be good in my opinion, like to give us the shooting, but you know it didn't turn out to be good. But you know, we got Musculo on after we getting Bullock. I mean, it sucked ass in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm just like, you know, we're like sitting over here. I'm like, can we fucking release this guy Muscala? Like, this guy doesn't give us anything. Yeah. So that's why we call him Musculo instead of Muscala.
Well, the Lakers were probably the most disappointing team in the NBA this year, unfortunately. I thought at least like a 4 or 5 seed out of the West, and they just didn't do it. First time LeBron's missed the playoffs, I think it is since his rookie year, was it?
Well, good.
Yeah. But anything else, my man?
Yeah, well, because before I was gonna say, you know, it's a good thing that LeBron's not in the playoffs, so that way I don't have to hear the nonsense from the media. You know what I mean? Well, listen, man. I don't care if I'm a Laker fan, okay? just because LeBron's a Laker, let me tell you something. I'm not going to be an ass kisser here, okay?
I hear you, man. I've gotten the feeling from a lot of Lakers fans that a lot of Lakers fans are not happy with LeBron James. Every Laker fan I talk to,
he's such a drama queen.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I still think he's a great player.
Before I go, who do you got on the finals? Like, I got Warriors and the Raptors in the finals, in my opinion. Like, Raptors in 7 against the Bucks.
That's who I picked before the playoffs started. That exact final. My brain right now is telling me Bucks because they've looked really good, and I think the Bucks will put up a better fight against the Warriors. But I'm going to stick with what I originally went with before the playoffs started, and that was my pick, so I'm sticking with it. So I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go Raptors.
I just hope they just knock them out. Like, no offense, because it's been like the last 3 years that the Warriors have been in the finals. Like, we want something new. Like,
it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Warriors are going to get by the Blazers, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, but the reason why I said Raptors in the finals is because, based on the pattern, the NBA patterns of the playoffs I'm watching, I just can't see, like, one person who can, like, stop Giannis, like, at this point. My gut is saying Kawhi Leonard because he can't be stopped. Like he's shooting 62% from the field. Like, so that's why, like, my gut feeling says that, he'll probably, kind of, like, put up a fight against Giannis, so that's why I pick Raptors.
I hear you, man. I'm going to let you go, though, man. But thank you so much for the call, Arthur. If you haven't done so, please.
Can I get the announcement? Like, I don't know, like, sorry about that, guys, but it's 1 minute, guys. If those of you, like, who's up in the chat room, like, if y'all are watching the chat room, I see Ron Boys Fantasy Network in the building. Tell them what's up. Don't forget to check out his channel, man. Him and I are going to link up here in LA, California this Wednesday, man.
I'll definitely check out.
We'll drop the content here.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, man. And when you go back in the chat,
shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Chris.
I appreciate it, man. Check out Arthur's channel. I appreciate
doing your thing, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the call.
You're welcome, buddy.
Have a good one, my man. Take the next caller. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hello, Chris.
What's going on? What is going on? What is that noise? What's going on?
I just want to talk about both teams.
Oh, wait. I know who this is. This is Nelson. This is Nelson, right?
Yeah.
How you doing, Nelson? How you been?
Yeah, I'm good. And you?
I'm going good, man. It's big. I know you're a huge Knicks fan, so I know you're pumped for tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll start with the Giants first. Do you think we have the best offensive line after signing Mike Remmers?
No, the best? No, but a much improved offensive line, and it has very little to do with Mike Remmers and a lot more to do with Zeitler, and the second year with Hernandez and obviously Solder. I think the Giants will have at least an average offensive line next year, which is a huge step up from what it's been in previous seasons.
Okay. One other thing about the Knicks. I cannot wait. God cannot wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
For the Lowry.
I hear you. I absolutely hear you, man. I hope we get that pick, and we'll see, man. We got a 14% chance. That's we just gotta hope and pray. But let me ask you this, Nelson, as a huge Knicks fan. I know you because you found me from nothing but Knicks, also, right?
Right.
Oh my God, who's Mark's in the chat? Love who's Mark. Another huge Knicks. I know who's Mark. I know CK2K. Isaiah's in the chat too. I know all these guys are pumped up for tomorrow. I know you're pumped up for tomorrow. And I just want to tell everybody, they probably know already, but tomorrow, Sim is going to be on the channel. We're going to be live streaming the lottery together. And I think we're going to be alternating channels. It's going to probably be on both at the same time. We're going to try to work on that tonight at 10 o'clock. But I hope you guys are there, man. And hopefully we get to celebrate tomorrow when the Knicks hopefully get that number one pick. But the question I was going to ask you was, if the Knicks get the second pick, who would you want? Zion's gone. Who do you want?
Who's the player you asked again?
Zion's gone. You have the second pick. Who would you take?
Zion or who was that again?
If Zion Williamson was off the board and the Knicks are picking second, who would you take?
Oh, second.
Yeah, second. Nelson's speechless. He doesn't know what's going on.
I would say if no one else could pick if no one else could pick Zion first, there's no of course we'll take him.
I hear you. I personally would take Morant. I would take Morant, but I do like RJ Barrett. But we'll see, man. But I just want to say thank you so much for the call. Always love when you call in, and let's go Knicks tomorrow, man. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go Giants also.
Let's go Giants also, man. I hope you have a great one, man. Thank you for being a great subscriber, Nelson.
All right, take care.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. All right. Next caller, you are on live. Thank you for calling in.
White chocolate? Is that you?
It is white chocolate, and I know Isaiah is pumped up for tomorrow. I know you're pumped up.
Oh, my God. Chris, you know what's funny, man? I was talking to people. I was at the gym, and I was talking to people. And I was like, when we're talking about the draft, and I'm just like, man, listen, if we get this top 3, man, I've been telling people, man, because I've just been, like, so scared about this draft. But if we get top 3, man, that's all I need. I'm spanking you. Everybody's getting spanked. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good, man. I'm so excited, man. I feel like this is gonna be the tone setter for the Knicks.
Yeah.
When it comes to the summertime, this is gonna be the tone setter.
Yeah, well, of course. And I just hope, man. We are due to get lucky with one of these. And who's Mark? I saw that you said you could. Who's Mark? I'm going to take you next. Who's Mark? I'll definitely take you next. Chris, I did that. I did that to piss Chris. I did that to piss who's Mark off because he said nobody call in. So I was like, I'm gonna call in. So I'll piss him off real quick. Oh man, who's Mark's awesome?
Because the madder he gets, the better it is. So
Yeah, no, we'll see, man. But I just hope we get Zion. I really want Zion bad. I know we would bring so much electricity to the Garden.
Oh my God! Because I'm not even joking. I think we're long overdue. I mean, come on, man. We haven't. It's just ridiculous. It should not be the Cavs. Zion needs to come to New York. It will be the ultimate tone center. And I'm already much pretty sure Kevin Durant and Kyrie's coming here. But I think we definitely get Zion. I'm almost boosting that to almost. I'm gonna say 99%, man. That they're coming here. I think they're coming here, but I think that would just confirm it in this. It's a.
So you think Kyrie and Durant both come here?
Yeah, because you know what it is, man. I think what happened is what we wanted to happen, and I think, and I know Mark was talking about it. You want Kyrie to lose. You wanted Kyrie to lose, and you want KD to win, because especially now that it's proven that they don't, they can still win without him. So it's like it's just making them more like. I think if KD wins, I think he's more likely to leave versus if he loses. That sounds weird,
right?
But I do think if he wins, he's gonna be like, okay, I got the rings now. It's time for me to do my own legacy. And I think he's gonna jump off that, and then he's gonna come to the Knicks. I really do.
I agree with you. I mean, I really do believe it's not like the time in 2009 where I was kind of like, I don't really think LeBron's coming here. KD, I'm pretty confident he's going to be a Knick. All signs point to it, in my opinion.
You know what? And I remember Sim released a video about it seems like 2010, and I respectfully disagree with him because if you look at 2010 and what we had, we had cap space, but we had nothing else. We literally had nothing else.
Yeah, what do we have on that team? I mean, we had nobody. I mean, we had was Gallo on that team? Yeah, right.
Yeah, Gallo, but I mean, that wasn't really.
Yeah, he was an okay player.
Back then, that wasn't really nothing. And then the fact that we were still we were a way more dysfunctional franchise back then than what we are now.
Oh yeah.
And then also here's the thing, and I know people don't want to talk about this. I don't want to really talk about it either. But if the Knicks don't get a free agent, we are perfectly fine.
Right.
That is the difference. That is the big difference from 2010 to now. Is that if we don't land the big fish, and hopefully, and I pray to God we don't sign tier 2 guys, that if we strike out, we will be. Don't let the media hype it up. We will be perfectly fine, and we can just build through the draft. We have
Well,
multiple
I'm
draft
with you,
picks,
man. That
and
would
we
be that's the only way the Knicks can screw this up. If they miss out on Durant and they go and sign a Tobias Harris, Jimmy Butler, don't do that. Don't do that. Learn from what we did in the past.
Don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. But you know, also too, just real quick, I'm getting pumped about the Giants, man. I can't wait for that preseason game. Can't wait to see you again. I'm gonna give you a big. I'm gonna kiss you. I'm just gonna kiss you everywhere. Don't act weird. I'm gonna give you a big bear hug. You know, we're gonna hang out. Me, you, and my dad. We're gonna be the fucking best Oreo cookie we ever damn seen.
Isaiah is funny, man. I love this guy.
Oh man. But I can't wait, man. I'm gonna hop on the chat tomorrow, with you guys and everything. You know, gonna have a good time. It's gonna be great. God, I'm afraid it doesn't have the reaction that you have with Daniel Jones. But you know what? We're gonna have a good time. You know, shout out to KP's people that beat him up. Shout out to those people. Yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time. Shout out to my man, CK2K. Shout out to Anthony. I mean, what the hell I'm saying? Shout out to Mark. Shout out to you, White Chocolate, you beautiful black son of a bitch. I love you, man.
I love you too, Isaiah. I met Isaiah twice in person. I met his dad. His dad is awesome. We talked like for an hour about the Giants. He's a great guy. Mets fan too.
Yeah, he's Mets fan, man. He's Mets fan.
Yeah, but
if you do a baseball game, let me know. I might, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not the biggest baseball guy, but I go with him, and he loves the Mets, man.
Yeah, man. Isaiah, man, I appreciate the call, man, and look forward to hopefully celebrating that with you tomorrow with Sim. That should be a lot of fun tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, man. We're going to celebrate. Let's believe, everybody. Let's believe.
All right, my man. Thank you for the call.
All right, brother.
All right. We are waiting now. I promised Who's Mark. I'm going to give Who's Mark. Who's Mark always need. I got to take his call. Who's Mark brings the energy. So I'm going to give him like 30 seconds to call in. What's going on, Chuck Sharks? Thank you for calling in. Mark, I'm going to give you 20 more seconds. There he is. We've got Who's Mark, the ultimate Knick fan, on the line. What's going on, Who's Mark? How you been, buddy? Who's Mark? Yeah, you're live, man. You're live.
Okay. Where do you want me to start? Because I'm in the mood. Where do you want me to start?
1 second before I get to you, I just got to take this super chat. Carlos Rodriguez, thank you so much. He says, if you had your choice of all NFL legends who weren't Hall of Famers for the Giants, which would you choose to make a Giants Hall of Famer? Off the top of my head, and I don't have a lot of time to think, I think Tiki Barber's a borderline Hall of Famer. I think Eli Manning will be a Hall of Famer, who's not currently a Hall of Famer right now, obviously. Jesse Armstead was a great player. Just guys off the top of my head. But go ahead, Mark. What's going on, man? Let's go. Let's talk some New York Knicks.
Okay, listen. I've been harping on the Anthony Davis thing. And I was telling people, this kid just wants to be in a bigger market. Now, the Zion thing is cool. I'm having a little pull on that. Do I really want to give him up? Because he does have nice potential.
Right.
But as you watch these playoffs, my God, does it expose players to the maximum.
Right.
These playoffs been exposing these players.
Well, Ben Simmons, man. I mean, the same thing as last year. Ben Simmons can't shoot.
Bro, listen, it exposed him, Siakam, Game 7, exposed him. It exposed Eric Gordon again.
Right.
It exposed a lot of these players. And I'm going to keep harping on it. You need big superstars to win this, okay? Because again, like I said, if y'all think that KD, once he leaves on that team ain't gonna be a problem. They're gonna be the crop of the cream. We're gonna have to beat them. I'm not worried about the Houston and Portland. Golden State beats teams soundly, and they clown teams, man. And listen, I understand that guys like Knox. Listen, he would not survive in this plus with he wouldn't survive. He wouldn't be able to stay on the court.
No, so you think if we get Zion, Durant, and Kyrie, you don't think he's going to be on? You don't think Knox will be in the starting lineup?
Listen, I'm gonna keep telling you.
Well, let me ask you this real quick, Mark, because I'm thinking out of the top of my head. In the hypothetical scenario, we get those two players and we draft Zion. Do you think Dotson starts at the 2? And Knox comes off the bench?
Yeah, because of Kevin Durant is not going to play the 4. People keep saying, yeah, he's going to play the 4 throughout the game, but he's not going to start at 4. He's a 3-man.
And Mitch
and
Mitch at the 5.
It will be mostly DeAndre Jordan. I think DeAndre Jordan will come back. But here's the thing. The Anthony Davis train is on fire right now. It is on fire. When I mean on fire, I mean that it is, once these two arrive, Kyrie and KD, which is a 95% chance that they are, it's going to happen because we can't, these young players, they're not going to be ready. And we have guys tested in the playoffs. And KD, we have KD for 4 years. We don't have time for Kevin Knox to become this so-called all-star player that all these Knicks fans think he's going to be. No, it ain't going to happen. I'm not waiting on Frank. I'm sorry. He can't shoot. We need knockdown shooters. I'm trading these guys to get me vets and people know how to play. That's what you do when you go get Kevin Durant and Kyrie. It's time.
So you want to copy the Miami Heat footprint, trade and go out and get that third star, get Anthony Davis. Now, and thank you so much again, Carlos Rodriguez, by the way. Says, no, Chris, I meant players who were Hall of Famers for other teams, and you could turn them into Giants Hall of Famers. I got to think about that for a second, Carlos. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Players who were Hall of Famers for other teams, and you could turn them into Giants Hall of Famers?
If we had Kevin Durant at age 25, that'd be a time where he will build with these young players. He's not leaving Golden State to play with young guys. He wants vets. These guys are in winning mode, and I keep telling y'all, he's in competition to eclipse LeBron in every single way. I mean, he wants the crown.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if Durant wants the crown, he can't stay with the Warriors because everybody's always going to say...
and that's why he's leaving. And the way the universe is pulling together for us, the way... I'm telling you, Perry would not made that trade for KP if he didn't know these two guys was coming and a third superstar was coming. Because what people are not understanding, you never trade a player of that magnitude on that type of deal, regardless of anything. It never happened.
I kind of agree with you. I think
it never happened. It's the first it ever happened in NBA.
I don't know if they had a guarantee. I don't know if they had a guarantee, but I think they had a good idea that Durant was coming to the Knicks by making that trade. Yeah. Big facts.
And when I watched the playoffs yesterday, if you watched the Toronto Raptors, right? In the last 5 minutes of the game, I swear to God, the rest of the Raptors squad was so scared. If they didn't have Kawhi to close it the way he closed it, and this is what I'm talking about, you have to have players that know how to play in the playoffs. When I mean smart players. We don't have that. All these young players lack a base of IQ a bit.
Right.
A base of IQ, and they don't have the reputation. We need, especially when we get those guys, we need specialists. So what they're going to do is use Frank as a trade piece. He's gone. He's really gone.
So
he's gone.
So you think Frank?
Gone.
Well, you think Frank's included in the Anthony Davis trade? Hypothetically, you think he would be included in the Anthony Davis trade?
I don't think he would be. I think one of the. I think Dennis Smith would be more than Frank.
What about Knox? What about Knox?
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Who's Mark? Let me tell you something about who's Mark. 2 weeks after drafting, after you saw Kevin Knox in the regular season, you were done with him. You do not like Kevin Knox.
Bro, listen, when you have bad foot coordination, you look like Cantor on defense, you will never be good on defense. Listen, bro. When you watch guys like PJ Tucker, when you watch Austin Rivers and Eric Gordon, those guys have a skill of moving their feet. When I watch these players, I watch players who move their feet. Our guys, they don't. Kevin Knox can't move his feet. I'm sorry. And Kevin Durant, we have Kevin Durant for 4 prime years. Four maximum years. He don't have time to wait on Knox to be the so-called all-star that he would never be in his career. I'm sorry. He don't have the attitude to be that guy. He just don't. He's not going to be more of a specialist player. He's going to be more of a set shooter when it all comes down to it. He's a decent ball handler. He has no ball handling whatsoever.
We'll see, man.
Whatsoever. But what I'm telling you right now, if that Anthony Davis thing, they're trading Zion, and they're not even thinking twice. I'm telling you, when Perry made those plays, he's not meant to be trusted because anything could go down.
I agree with that.
Anything go down.
I agree with that.
Anything go down.
But I don't know. I don't know what it's going to cost. That's the problem. Because I think
it's going to cost every single player on this roster besides Kevin Durant and Kyrie. And guess what? I don't care because guess what? I'm getting me a 26-year-old player that averages 28, 12, 4 blocks, a steal, and plays immaculate defense, and that's what we need to beat down Golden State.
But let me ask you, and I love Anthony Davis. I absolutely love Anthony Davis. I think he's phenomenal. But that guy, for some reason, his teams don't win. They've never advanced in the playoffs.
He's not going to win as the main guy. But if you're talking about if I got Kyrie and Kevin Durant,
you're
crazy.
Yeah, you're the best team. You're the best team in the East. You should be on paper.
Listen. Let me tell y'all something. Once Kevin Durant removed himself off that team, when Kevin Durant comes to the East, and say if Kawhi leaves the East, Kevin Durant is the guy that people have to go against. This is the throne of LeBron James. Kevin Durant is the next guy of unstoppable player. Yeah, Giannis is there. Giannis is coming. Kevin Durant has a resume. He has a resume. And then you're putting another killer with Kyrie, and then you add a third big-time center that can cover the floor. And he can guard guards. And the best thing about it, they're going to keep Mitch. And I would rather Mitch learn from Anthony Davis than DeAndre Jordan. I'm sorry. You give me my 28 and 12 Anthony Davis. Because guess what? He's proven. Because guess what I'm going to get every night? 28 points of some sort and 12 rebounds and great defense.
You don't got to convince me, Mark. Anthony Davis to me is one of the top 5
I'm not with these players and these fandom numbers. I don't care what any Knicks fan said. All these young players are up for rent except for Mitch. Because he's on a great belt.
Mitch, I'll tell you, Mitch is going to... I'll say
he's
this.
He's not going
Mitch is the better player. I think Mitch is going to be a better player than Knox. I'll say that. But I'm not with you on Knox. I'm not with you on the hate Knox train. I still think Knox could be a good player. I think Mitch could be really good. I like Mitch a lot.
Kevin Durant comes here, right? And you put Knox in the mix, right? He's going to need years to develop a certain amount of skills to play in the playoffs. I watched this playoffs, bro. You got to look at a lot of these guys have years under their belts, bro. And if I'm bringing Kyrie and KD, I don't even want to waste a year. Just get these vets, get these players that know how to play with Kevin Durant because he's going to need help. Because guess what? He's going to deal with a lot from night to night. Okay?
We'll see, man.
It's going to be I think LeBron James got TV time. Wait till Kevin Durant's get here.
Well, Kevin Durant's going to be a superstar here. He's going to be
ESPN more than LeBron.
He's gonna be the toast of the town. But Mark, I gotta let you go. I always try to keep you on a little longer because I love you. You bring so much passion, and I love meeting you. I hope to get to meet you again.
Give me those three players.
Mark, you know what? I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna call the Knicks, and I'm gonna work on it. And but I hope that you tune in tomorrow. Me and Sim are gonna be working together. That should be a lot of fun. And
I will be here after. Because I'm going to tape the draft, I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to come in after because that's what I do. I don't want to know right away. I want to know after everything's done. That's when I stay away from the internet and everything from 8:30 from 8 o'clock to 8:30, and I'll come on after.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good, man, Mark. But good luck tomorrow. Hopefully we get the pick, man. That's all we can hope for.
Okay, man. See ya tomorrow.
All right, Mark. Have a good one. And let me get that super chat real fast from Carlos. He says, top 5 franchises all-time ranked. Steelers 1. 49ers 2. No, I'm sorry. Steelers 1, Patriots 2, 49ers 3. I got to go Cowboys because the Super Bowl's 4. And I'll go Giants 5. It's either the Giants or the Packers. I'll go Giants 5. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, yo, jerk off. Call.
Mike Nixon, rather. What's going on, my man?
I'm doing good, my brother. How are you, man?
Oh man, just getting ready for this lottery tomorrow night. We got the NBA playoffs well within swing, and obviously football. I'm always pumped up for football.
I know. And I like this. Who's Mark? He has some very crazy aspirations, but I love it.
Oh, who's Mark? I'll tell you, who's Mark, man? He is a legend in terms of being a caller. He always brings energy, whether he's calling the Sim Show, my show, whoever. He always brings a lot of passion to his calls.
I will say this: the only way I can see us getting Anthony Davis is if our pick falls to like 5 or 6. Then I can see the realistic possibility that we may go and trade that pick. But
here's my question though, Mike, and I get what you're saying there, because then you can't get Zion or Barrett or whoever, but Morant. But why would New Orleans do that? Why would they trade him for the 5th or 6th pick when they could potentially get the 1st or 2nd pick from somebody else?
You make a good point, but I just feel I don't. Yeah, you're probably right. It doesn't make sense.
I just want to say hello to a couple of people just popped in. Whitney, I think I said hello to her. Mr. Bad Dog, what's going on, my man? Go check him out. Jeremy's in the house. Thank you to everybody for being here. Hit that thumbs up, join the channel, ring the bell. You got me there, brother. I just don't see it. I don't see that. I don't see New Orleans trading with the Knicks unless they have a premium pick.
But in the realistic situation, I do agree on one thing. I think we will bring back DeAndre Jordan, because I said that in the past. I truly believe that Mitchell Robinson is going to be a center of the future. I just think he needs one more year. I think he just needs one more year to hit that mark, and we could bring back DeAndre, him back on the cheap, like 1 year deal with a team option.
Yeah, who'd you say is the center of the future? You said Mitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think Mitch is gonna be a really good player. I
just think he needs just one more year.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, he's still raw, but I think his potential is really high, and you saw it the last 20 games or so. He was probably he took the biggest leap throughout the season.
And especially Rich, I wouldn't, because I know for sure if we were to trade for Davis, Dennis Smith would almost have to be in that deal, because they don't have a point guard unless they decide they want to move Holiday back from the 2 to the.
Well, the other thing we have to think about as Knicks fans, if their plan is to get these 3 guys, they're also going to have to clear salary in the trade. So anybody that has, you know what I'm saying, they have to free. I mean, I think Kyrie and Durant is going to cost $70 million, and Davis makes $25. So that alone eats up $95 million of the cap. So they're also going to have to clear off the guys that are making $5-6 million, like the Frank Ntilikina's, like the DSJs, like the Kevin Knoxes. Yeah. So they're gonna have to get rid of those guys.
And in essence, I want to keep Dennis Smith Jr. I've loved Dennis Smith Jr. ever since his draft, and I wanted him so badly, and I still can't believe we went after Frank Ntilikina, because I can truly see this, and I mentioned this to other people, that not necessarily we have a little bit of a hole at the 2 guard a little bit. Kyrie has been trying to transform his game into like Kobe. I can see at times where we can have Dennis Smith Jr. running the point guard, and Kyrie can play the 2, because he can score the ball. He can still, and even nowadays in the NBA, the point guard doesn't bring the ball down every single time. You know what I mean? So you can still have Kyrie, even with the 2 guards, he can still bring down the ball at times.
I see why some people are attracted to Dennis Smith Jr. I'm not the biggest fan of his. I don't view him. I'm not a big fan of his. I think he's an inefficient scorer, and he's not really a great distributor of the basketball. I'm not a big fan of Ntilikina either. I don't like any of the point guards on this roster. So I would not be against trading him at all. The one guy I'd be totally against is Mitch. I wouldn't want to trade him. Anybody else on this roster is tradable for the right price. I like Knox too, but if it meant I was getting Anthony Davis, he'd be up for grabs.
Yeah, I'm just so excited. The ball, it has to fall in our courts. It has to.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see, man. We're due. We're due.
We've been patient forever, man. We've been patient forever. It's time. It's time to make New York great again. It's time.
We'll see, man.
We deserve. Our fans deserve it.
I can't wait till tomorrow night, man, and hopefully the ping pong balls bounce our way. And Mike, I just want to say thank you for the call. I got some people trying to call in, but always loving you calling, my man. Always loving you calling.
So always a pleasure, brother. You have a great one, man. Let's go Knicks. I'm praying tonight. I'm gonna be in bed praying before I go to sleep that the ball's falling on our court, man.
You and me both. I think all the Knicks fans in the chat are with you. But I gotta let you go, man.
All right, no problem, man. Always good talking to you. Maybe if you stay on a little extra longer and good goddamn, maybe I'll call in another little quick chat or something.
All right, my man. Have a good one. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in. And he just hung up. I think that was Bobby Woodruff. I could be wrong, but I think it was. And he hung up the second I picked up. Oh, no. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in. Oh, man. But CK2K, man, thank you so much for tuning in, my man. And once again, I have got to shout him out because I love that guy. I've worked with him before. He, to me, is the best video maker on YouTube for the Knicks. Check out his channel and sub him up. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hello?
Hello?
This is Procaccini.
Oh, Procaccini. What's going on, Procaccini? How you doing, my man?
You know me, right?
Oh, yeah, Procaccini. I call you Procaccini, but I guess it's Is that the proper pronunciation, yeah. Procaccini?
Yep.
So I know you're a big Sixers fan.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're still beating yourself up over that game last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what's up, my man?
I just wanted to tell you how, like I said that in the chat before the stream started, that how to say that.
Oh, okay. So from now on, I'll call you Procaccini. Procaccini.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, or you just want to tell me how to pronounce your name?
Oh, yeah, but something else, too. When the first stream went down, remember? Because of your Wi-Fi or something?
Yeah.
That was weird, too, because earlier today when I was at school, it's just different. But my whole school power went down for like 20 minutes.
Huh. Maybe it might be the weather. The weather might be playing games tonight. It was a really crummy weather today. But,
all right.
Yeah, man, thank you so much for the call, man. Thank you for being a great subscriber.
All right.
Procaccini. Have a good one.
Yeah. All right, bye.
All right, my man. How was his 6th grade Procaccini? Waiting for the next caller here. We're talking some sports tonight. Thank you to everybody for being here. If you haven't done so, please I see Kendra's in the chat. How is Kendra doing? Thank you for popping in, Kendra. All right, next caller, you're on live. Thank you for calling in.
What's good, Chris? How you doing?
What's going on? Is this Nick Howard?
Yes, sir, man. It's your Chess Moss brother.
My Chess Moss brother. He just started getting the content up on his page. Looking forward to seeing you progress with that. What's going on, my man?
Nothing much, man. Just Monday college. I want to get in through my familia.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. And now I'm assuming you're a Cavalier fan. You're from Cleveland?
Yes. Yeah, but I'm also kind of a Bulls fan, too.
Okay. So both of them had really bad years, so you guys are both involved in the lottery tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't even know where are the Cavs in the lottery? They're high up there, right?
Yeah, they're top 3. I think, isn't there like a new rule with the lottery now that like the top 3 picks have the same odds or something like that?
Yeah, first, second, and third. The first, second, and third worst records all have a 14% chance of getting the first pick, and then it's like 11 or 12% for fourth, and then it's close. Like the bottom 5 are all close.
Yeah, man. I don't know. The Cavs have that like first pick overall luck, or they get like the 4th or 5th.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. Since LeBron James, you guys have gotten the first pick 4 times. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Bennett, and Anthony Bennett, and Andrew Wiggins. You guys have gotten the 4th pick 4 times since 2003. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've gotten three number 4s. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. But yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow, man. And now, what do you think about the playoffs so far?
I'm liking it, man. That was a sick game last night with Toronto.
Oh my God! Every series has been crazy. Second round, all the second round series were crazy. All close games, all went deep. And I don't. The Western Conference Finals, I don't know if it's gonna be that good. Damian Lillard's gonna be fun to watch, trying to carry that team, but I don't see it. I think the Warriors win in 5. Eastern Conference is gonna be great though.
Yeah, I think Portland's having like a little tryout. Like they're showing their skills, and I think they're gonna recruit one big guy. Everybody's calling me nuts, but I think somebody like Kawhi might go out and play with them boys in Portland next year.
Really? That would be if they added a Kawhi, they could contend for the title. From what I've heard about Kawhi, everyone seems to think LA, right?
Yeah.
But he could stay with Toronto too. Don't rule that out. He's just such a weird guy, Kawhi. He's a weird guy.
Yeah. He's strange. I think he wants to go like West Coast, but I'm thinking that he might want to go to like kind of a smaller market because he's like that shy, like doesn't really like screw people and like doesn't really like mess with the media, doesn't care to be like in media spotlight. So I think he would go somewhere else where there's like some guys. And a couple years back, McCollum and Dame said that they like didn't want to like buy championships. They wanted to just like rebuild that team naturally and get there. But I could see a guy like Kawhi respecting that and kind of just going there and sliding in behind those two. And letting them kind of like take the media reins and like have him just kind of like just play. Yeah,
I can certainly see that. We'll see. And then I know you're obviously a Browns fan. I know you're probably pumped up about that. I can't wait. I can't wait till football starts. I can't wait till your channel starts. I'm really looking forward to watching your content and having you on the channel because you've been a great supporter of mine and obviously a Chessmo's brother. So. But
hell yeah, man! I appreciate that.
Yeah, you got it, man. But and by the way, when he pops in the chat, please check him out. Nick Howard, go check him out. He's starting to get content up on his page. But anything else, man? Before I let you go,
I do want to drop a real quick Knicks take, real fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to see what you think about this, but I really think that you guys are gonna go. You guys are gonna go Kemba. You guys are gonna get KD. If Zion's there, you'll take him. But if not, I think you're really gonna give RJ Barrett a shot. Because you already have point guards. You got Dennis Smith. You guys pick up Kemba or Kyrie. I don't think Kyrie is going to go to the Knicks. I think, like, I watched Kyrie here in Cleveland. I had season tickets for the first year that, like, when he got drafted. And I don't know, his dad, like, heavily influenced his career. Like, his dad was the type that, like, was at all of his games kind of, like, rah in the crowd and, like, telling him what to do, like, when him, like, plays. And he's even like kind of like so in control in Kyrie's career that he actually like got an apartment like 3 blocks off of Duke's campus when he was in school to keep tabs on Kyrie and make sure he wasn't like messing around.
Really?
Doing dumb shit. Yeah. Like that, not a lot of people know that, but his dad is like very involved in his career and his decisions. I think he's going to go to a big market. However, I think Durant ignorantly will step up into the Knicks organization and he'll handle that media scrutiny and he'll kind of like I think he's going to try and bury that snake label for a couple years, so he's going to try and go to the Knicks and lead a team, but he kind of doesn't mind that the media is going to be all up in his shit, but Kyrie I think doesn't want that. I can see him going to the Nets just to be in the big market, be in like the little brother team, and he would make a sick combo with Russell.
The only thing I'll say about the Nets, the last time they got a guy right around his age at that point guard spot that everybody thought was going to revolutionize that franchise, that was a complete disaster. Darren Williams, but I could see. I mean, we've heard the rumors about Brooklyn too. We'll see. I wouldn't be that upset if we didn't get Kyrie. I obviously much more want Durant, and I'd be fine with bringing in a Kemba with him or drafting a John Moran and adding somebody else in free agency, whether it be Kawhi Leonard, which I don't count on at all, but. Somebody else, we'll see, or maybe you just wait another year, whatever. But Kevin Durant's the big fish that I really want the Knicks to go out, and I think they're going to get him. I really do think they're going to get him.
I was thinking about this. How would you feel if you guys grabbed Kemba, grabbed Durant, Cavs got first pick, took Zion, you guys get 2, you take Barrett, and then maybe you guys pick up like off the bench guy like Redick. He's going to be available too. That'd be
interesting. I like Barrett, actually. You said you think the Knicks would take Barrett at 2. And I do agree
Yeah.
that he'd fit better based on the assumption that they're going to go out and add a point guard via free agency. A lot of people say it. And one thing I'll say about Barrett when I watch him play, the one thing that he needs to work on his jump shot. He needs to improve that jump shot for a shooting guard. But his body control around the rim is very impressive. It's very. I'm not ever saying he's going to be this type of player, but I saw it during the NCAA tournament, and I'll tell you, the player he reminded me of in terms of his ability to control his body near the rim, avoid contact, is James Harden. I don't think he's going to be near that, but he reminded me of him when I watched him play. I like RJ Barrett. I do think he's going to be a very good pro.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Russell, just like without much more like of a shot. Because Russell, he could hit the three when he came into the league.
Yeah.
But I just hope, like, I don't know. If it was me personally, like if me and my Cavs were making the pick, or like I was in like your Knicks shoes as GM, like I would not go Barrett. Like, I mean, he's younger, like than most everybody. He's gonna probably develop, but I don't know. I kind of being like Cleveland, like state of mind. I want to stay away from the Canadian-born players because there's a bad history there.
Yeah,
like,
Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
Well, Steve Nash isn't that bad.
Yeah. But it's just the Cavs always pick the Canadian guy in the first couple picks, and then they're just bad. But, yeah, Wiggins.
Yeah.
Thompson. What's his name? Who else? Wasn't Anthony Bennett a Canadian?
Yes, he was Anthony Bennett. I believe he was. Yeah, I think you're right. But
yeah, I don't want to go 4 for 4 on the Canadian like.
So yeah, it's more of yeah. I get what you're saying there. You're kind of scared. You the past history you're scared off. But I'm gonna let you go, man, in case somebody wants to call in. But I just want to say thank you so much for being such a great contributor to my channel, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the future.
Oh yeah, no problem, my man. I appreciate the love.
All right, Nick, man. Thank you for the call.
I'm a man. Peace, love, and chest hair.
And I see, I just want to say hello to a couple people before I take the call. I see Jessica's in the house. She says, what's up, sexy? What's going on, Jessica? Mac S is in the house. What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Bavith, I'm staying on until 10 o'clock. And we got a caller. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Yo, what's up? It's Noah Cahill.
I love this kid. I absolutely love Noah Cahill. One of the most positive kids on YouTube. Huge Knicks fan. I know you are super excited about tomorrow night.
And I'm very scared.
Yeah. Yo, I think most Knicks fans are.
Yeah. To me, it's Zion or nothing. I'm going to be pissed if we don't get the first pick. Hopefully, Ewing could bring it home.
Well, we got the right guy, right? We got the right guy making the selection. Of course, we got lucky with the draft in 85, and that's the guy we selected. So maybe he brings that luck. Maybe I wish there were envelopes, and then David Stern could bend the envelope like he did in 85 to make sure the Knicks got the first pick. But
I wish.
Yeah.
Hopefully we rigged it.
Yeah, hopefully we rigged it is right. I don't care. Just get it. Just get him.
Whatever it takes. But if we don't get the first pick, would you rather have, if we end up with the second pick, would you rather draft RJ Barrett or John Morant?
Yeah, that's the golden question right now. I think Barrett fits better, but I like Morant more. So, I don't know. I would take either one. I'm not going to be upset if they take either one. Now, we've read reports that the Knicks are interested in Cam Reddish. Now, I'm assuming that they wouldn't take him.
If we did.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming it is. If we fall to 4 or 5. If they took him at 2 or 3, I'd be upset. Because I think Morant and Barrett are well ahead of him. That's the one guy that they could potentially take in the top 2 or 3 based on things that I've read in terms of interest that I would not be happy with. But if they took either one of those 2 or 2, I would be completely fine with it.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm a fan of John Morant. Like, he's one hell of a talent. But you have to remember, who did he play with? Like, none of the players he played with are in this draft. Like, he was literally the leader of that team, and then he played for, like, a small college.
Yeah, Murray State. Yeah.
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 Like, not talent really came out of that at all.
Yeah, no, John Morant is very talented. Best player in college basketball this year. He averaged, 30 points and 10 assists. I mean, something stupid. Maybe not that much, but yeah, he had a huge year. And
yeah, he led like the nation in like points and assists, like 20 and 10.
Yeah, he was ridiculous. And we'll see, man. And when you watch that guy play, obviously I don't watch a lot of Murray State games, but I called all the tournament games in the first 2 rounds, and I got to watch. That guy is a hell of a passer. And he's got very athletic, very long arms. I don't know what his wingspan is, but you could see it when he plays. That guy's got length. he could be like a Rondo, but a much better offensive player. Like, because Rondo had the really long arms, right?
Yeah.
I like John Morant a lot, and I'd
be a better shooter.
Oh, definitely a better shooter. Yeah, but like in terms of the length and the passing, I could see a similarity with the Rondo. Yeah, I'd be super happy if the Knicks took him at 2, or Barrett. I'm completely fine with Barrett too.
Yeah, I'm scared of Barrett in a way, like I don't know. I think he's like high reward, but I think he still has a chance of being a bust in a way.
Yeah,
I'm just not that high on Barrett. I don't know what it is because I'm not in love. I don't think he's the greatest playmaker, honestly. Like, he turned over the ball a lot, and he was not efficient at all. Like, when I watch every single Duke game, you see it's like 9 for 28. He shoots so many shots. He's not that efficient. I don't like him with the Knicks.
So you want Morant, and you don't want Barrett. You want Morant if we get to. But hopefully it's not even a debate. Hopefully it's Zion. Hopefully it's Zion, or we trade the pick and get Anthony Davis. that would be the ideal situation for me on draft night, and we'll see, man. I can't wait until the draft gets here, and hopefully you tune in to the channel tomorrow. Well, you might be streaming it yourself. I don't know, but hopefully you tune into the channel tomorrow if you're not, and I'll be streaming the game with Simmons.
I will.
Yeah. But Noah, man, I just want to say thank you for your continued support, and keep up the great work on your channel.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No problem.
You got it, my man. Have a good one. Who we got? All right. Next call. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, you know who this is?
Oh, goodness. I was just wondering when it was going to happen. You know, it's the hour and a half mark. There's the halftime show. Bobby Woodruff. Bobby from Vermont. You're doing great work over on your channel. Always love when you call in. Always love when Bobby calls in. What's going on, my man?
I'm very happy what the Giants did.
You're with Remmers?
Yes.
Yeah, you like the right tackle from the Vikings there. Yeah, we solidified the offensive line.
Yeah, he's a lot better than you know who.
Oh, Wheeler
Eric
sucks.
Flowers.
Oh, and Flowers. Yeah, anybody would be better. And Remmers is not the savior of the world. Let's put it that way. He's at best an average right tackle.
Yeah, but he's going to help us.
Well, he's better. He's an improvement. He's an improvement.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and
I'm excited.
Yo, of course you should be. We haven't had an average offensive line in since what, like 11? I mean, not it's,
yes.
So I mean, hopefully, I think we'll be at worst a middle of the road offensive line, which is a huge step up for the Giants.
I did too, and I was going to say, did my friend call in today yet?
Mark Israel has not called in yet. He's probably. What's going on, Cool Drummer? By the way, he says that you're a legend. He is not Cool Drummer. He says you're an absolute legend. But
thank you, Cool Drummer. He's awesome too.
Yeah, he is.
Mr. Bad Dog in your room?
Mr. Bad Dog is in the chat. He is in the chat.
Say hello. I got something wrong with my computer, so I can't see you. I just called you on a whim.
What happened? What happened to your computer?
I gotta get it fixed. I got what's that word called?
Virus?
Yeah, somebody virus me.
I was worried maybe. I was worried maybe.
It should be ready.
I was worried maybe.
Be ready in a couple of days.
Because I know the history with your cats. I was worried maybe Seahawk peed on the keyboard or something.
No, she did not.
Okay.
Do you see my friend Mr. Softy today?
No, I have not. I did not see Mr. Mr. Softy was not out today because the weather is horrific.
I know, it's horrible. It's disgusting up here, too. It's only like 45 and rainy cold.
Yeah.
So what are you doing on the 31st of May? You doing anything?
31st of May? I'll have to check my calendar.
You should go to the Yankee game and meet me and my brother down there.
We'll have to see.
They're playing the Red Sox. It's a Friday night at 7 o'clock, and we're sitting at 6 and 108. Right? If he comes back, hopefully Aaron Judge is there.
You know I'm a Met fan. But
I know, but you could see us. You can meet us.
Bobby, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
No, we can. The football game. The football game.
Yeah, you always got the football game. You always got the football game.
Do you get your tickets yet?
No, I think it's like week 10, right? It's like week 9, 10.
Yeah, you gotta wait on it because last year I was gonna buy tickets for my brother and I did, but I got it at a horrible price. I got it too early. So when on StubHub, when you wait a long time, it goes down, down, down.
Yeah, well, we'll see, man. We'll see. But anything else, Bobby, you want to talk about? I know you always want to talk. You always want to talk.
I do. You know, I never shut up. What does everybody say in there?
T. Williams says, sounds like he's asking you out on a date, Chris.
No, we're friends. I want to meet Mr. Bad Dog.
Right.
I hope we meet Philly 500 too. He's funny.
You love Philly 500.
Is Whitney in the chat room too?
Whitney was in the chat room.
I missed her.
Oh, Kendra just called. I'll have to take Kendra next. She was. Yeah. I know you love her voice. You always say she has a sexy voice.
Oh, she does.
Yeah. What about her voice? What about her voice do you like?
Well, I like nice voices. Mine sounds like Kermit. No, Jerry Lewis. They say. They always call me Jerry Lewis. I'm telling you right now.
Right. No, I hear it. I could hear the Jerry Lewis, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because that's all they always call me.
Yeah.
So how are the Mets doing? They doing better now?
The 500, right around 500, 19 and 20, I think.
And the Yankees are doing good with all our injuries.
Yankees are a half game out. They're hanging around. You know?
Yeah.
They're hanging
Tampa
around.
Bay.
Yeah, they're hanging around.
Seattle's dropping like a flea bags.
Yeah, a lot of injuries for the Yankees, but they've been able to overcome it.
Yes, that's like last year. We did that, then we had to drop out because it kept losing to the smelly teams. The Red Sox used to beat up on the
smelly teams.
Well, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, we can't beat last year. We could have beat them with remember those teams?
Oh, they were a bunch of smelly teams.
Baltimore was like 30 games out, and we lose to them.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. But
right. Okay,
Bobby
Kendra wants to call in.
And before I let you go, Bavith also wants to tell Bobby that I love him.
Oh no, he wants a kiss, right? I'll blow him a kiss.
Blow him a kiss. All right, Bobby. Thank you for the call.
Bye now. Talk to you soon.
All right, my man. And that was Bobby Woodruff. Darnell, what's going on, my man? How you doing, Darnell? Thank you for tuning in. Bobby Woodruff always brings the laughs. Entertainah, say we got the second and we got Morant. Could you see us still getting... Yes, I could. I could still see them doing that. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hello? This is Lucas Milk.
Lucas Milk. 2% skim. I don't know what you drank today, but... what's going on, Lucas? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Excited for the Giants, you know. I think we could be a wild card team. I really do.
You're very confident about the Giants this year.
Oh yeah.
What did you like about the you like the new offensive line? Did you like the weapons they brought in?
The new offensive line, but I think the defense improves a lot from last year. And last year we were in a lot of close games.
Right. Well, we were. I mean, we should have won the Panthers game. We should have won the Eagles game. We should have won the Colts game. That's just 3 games off the top of my head. That's 8 wins right there. And there's probably at least 1 or 2 others that we at least could have won. Giants easily could have been a 7 or 8 win team last year. Easily.
Yeah, I like the secondary that we're doing. I like the corners that we drafted. And I think that will help the pass rush. The coverage won't be as leaky as it was.
Yeah, Dwayne Basco wants to know what you're smoking. Are you smoking something, Lucas? You usually just drink milk.
No, I have this very bad cough.
Oh, okay. Hope you feel better.
That's why my throat's all messed up. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you're a Knicks fan too, right?
Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan, but I don't follow basketball as much as I do football. But I watch the Knicks time from time.
Yeah. We got a big day tomorrow, lottery tomorrow, so hopefully we get that number 1 pick.
Oh yeah, I want that number 1 pick. I want Zion all day.
Oh yeah, I think we all do. I think we all do, Lucas.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. But I can't wait for football to start. I know you're a huge Giants fan. I know you're a great supporter of my channel, and I always appreciate whenever you call in, whenever you watch my videos. So I can't, never say thank you enough.
Yes, thank you for making all these videos and these streams so I can watch them.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
tomorrow,
man. Yeah, go ahead.
I get to watch the new Avengers. So when I get out of watching the Avengers, I want to see the Knicks have that first overall pick. That would be good. Get to watch a good movie.
Oh, the Avengers! I saw it. I saw it yesterday for Mother's Day. It was fantastic. Fantastic story. By the way, I want to say hello to Sir Cardinal. He says, "Tana, what's going on, Sir Cardinal? Go check his channel out, by the way." I saw Avengers yesterday. It was a good movie. I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but good movie. You'll enjoy it. I'm going to let you go, buddy, because I got a couple people calling. But I just want to say thank you for the call, my man.
Yeah, talk to you next time.
All right, Lucas. Great call. Yeah, it was a good movie. Good movie's the right word. All right. Next caller. What's going on?
Hey, Chris. It's your boy, Darnell. Big money.
Darnell, what's going on, my man? Huge Met fan, Knick fan, Giant fan. What's going on, man? How you been?
Yeah.
How you been?
Good, man. I'm at work now. I finally figured out the calling, so now you can hear me perfect, right?
Oh, you sound like $1 million right now. You sound like that's right. The last couple of times you've called in, it's been a little low.
Every time.
Yeah.
You can't hear me for nothing. Yeah, man, I'm just calling to say what's up, man. I haven't heard from you in a while. Well, I hear from you on your channel, but not online.
Yeah.
Talking on the phone.
Yeah,
man.
Sure.
I'm ready for tomorrow, man.
Oh my God, man. Let's get that pick, man. Let's get Zion. Let Patrick please pick the right ball. Let's get Zion.
Dude, I'm praying we get him, man. But like I said, if we don't, we say we get the 2 or the 3. Do you still make the trade with New Orleans with because for some reason they want Kevin Knox. So obviously it would be like a package deal with Knox, the number 1 pick. But then they said they want something. They want a 1 and 2 Dallas pick. Hell no, I don't think so.
If we get Anthony Davis, it's hard to turn it down. I mean, you're looking at one of the top 5 players in the league, still in his prime. Now, granted, he has had injuries, and he's never had any in terms of success in winning games. But it depends. I guess it depends on the deal. I'm not giving up like 4 first-round picks, but it's hard. If you could also bring in Kyrie and Durant with Anthony Davis, I mean, that's hard to pass up.
No, absolutely. I mean, I can't even argue with you. I can't argue with you with that.
Yeah, that's hard because that makes us an instant contender. I mean, those 3 players. I mean, and then you still have nice, like a Dotson on the team, whoever you draft. It doesn't matter. Those guys are gonna make everybody else better. But that trio. I mean, could you imagine? With that trio?
I'm not even arguing with you. You got AD, KD, and Kyrie.
Yeah.
Man, right there, automatic playoffs. Maybe Eastern Conference Finals. Maybe
NBA Finals with that trio. I mean, that's crazy, but that's the perfect scenario. But I mean, that would be unbelievable. What's going on, QC? Thank you for tuning in the stream.
Absolutely, man. But so what with Giants real quick? So do you like this O-line, the way Gettleman is actually doing? I can't argue with the way Gettleman is doing the O-line now. I'm like, finally, it's looking like something here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the Zeitler acquisition I loved. Everybody wanted Vernon off the team to begin with because of his injury history. So Zeitler was a great trade in my opinion, and he's one of the top. I think he was rated the best run blocker in football last year from the guard position, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
So I love that pickup, and Remmers is okay. I mean, he's an improvement. He's not that good, but he's better than the crap that we had. So our offensive line is definitely going to be better. The Beckham trade, who knows? We got to let it play out, and we'll see. To me, it's more about the cap space it created. Obviously, they got Dexter Lawrence with that pick, and I like Lawrence. I would have won an edge rusher there, but I do like Lawrence. I think he's going to help the defense. We'll see, man. I'm just excited for football to start. I'm excited for the pads to come on and get in the training camp, and hopefully we have an unexpected season this year, and maybe the Giants surprise some people.
You gotta love how they did these cornerbacks. Now we actually have some good cornerbacks, man. That Baker, that Baker deal, that Baker pickup, and then Julian Love. I'm like, we got some depth here now.
Julian Love, man. Julian Love.
I watched his highlight tapes, man. Like I was shocked, like how good this kid is. I was like, damn, he's really good.
In terms of value, he was our best pick. I mean, based on where we got him, he shouldn't have been there. He's a really good pick. He might crack the road. He might be the third corner. I wouldn't be shocked at all if he beats out Beal. I like both of that was their best part of the draft. Taking those two guys. Maybe we get a diamond in the rough with George Asafo-Ajay. A lot of people like him, the right tackle. Maybe we get lucky. The X-Man. I'm excited to see him. The edge rusher from Old Dominion. Me too. You know, and obviously we gotta wait and see what we got with Lawrence and Daniel Jones. But you know, we'll see, man. We'll see.
You're right. And of course, you know, I got in with our Mets. So far so good, but like I said, I think we need to make we need some more pitching, man. We definitely need either bullpen or starting. But it's crazy how the pitching started to come along, but then the hitting fell off for a while. But now the hitting's coming back. It's like a goddamn seesaw with this team. It's like the hitting is hitting, then we can't pitch. But then the pitching starts pitching, then we can't hit.
Right.
You know, come on.
Yeah, the bullpen's been a disappointment. The pitching overall has been a disappointment. DeGrom hasn't been DeGrom from last year, or Syndergaard. But I mean, for the Mets to contend, those guys have to really hit their stride, and I think they will. I think the starting pitching will come around. But they're definitely going to need, if they're in contention, they're definitely going to need some arms to that bullpen at the deadline, 100%.
But Kimball's still on the market. I don't understand. Like Kimball, you know, I mean, he'll be a great reliever for us. You know, then to get that, you know, to Familia and then to finish it off with Diaz, that'll be a good combo, right?
Oh, forget about it. I mean, imagine those three. That's like the Yankees bullpen. You know, I mean, that'd be dynamite.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, man, nice talking to you. Let you get to somebody else.
Yeah, always appreciate all your support on my channel, and you know, thank you for calling in, and look forward to talking to you next time, man.
Always, man. Appreciate what you do as always, man.
You got it. You got it, buddy. Have a good day at work. All right. Next call, you're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, it's Kendra. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm getting dressed now for work. I just wanted to call in.
You working late?
Yes, I work from 10 at night to 6 in the morning.
What are you, a nurse?
No, I couldn't be no nurse. I work at Sam's.
Oh, okay. Cause I know nurses work the overnight shift.
Yes.
All right. So, wow, you work late, huh? 10 to 6. That's crazy.
Yes, it's just for a little bit. I have a couple of responsibilities and some goals that I want to hit before the new year. So it's just for a little while.
I hear you. So what's up, Kendra? How you been?
I've been okay. How are you? How was your Mother's Day yesterday?
It was good. You know, I went home. You know, took her out for lunch. Went to the movies. Got her some flowers. Yeah, it was good. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it was good. I had a good Mother's Day. So yeah, it was good. What about you? How was your Mother's Day?
Mine was pretty good. My mom, my sisters and I, we bought my mom her favorite Bath and Body Works. My sisters and them, they live together, so they went and cooked for her. I came home and went straight to bed because I had to go to work last night as well. But she enjoyed it. She had a red velvet cake. She enjoyed it.
Red velvet cake's phenomenal. That's probably in my top 3 favorite cakes.
Okay, I remember that. But it was it was nice. It was very nice. But I wanted to make sure I said something to you. I'm still getting dressed. I didn't want you to hear all the wood and stuff. But I wanted to say something to you before I left. I hope you have a good night.
You too, Kendra. I appreciate the call. And yeah, get dressed. You got to get to work.
Yes. So enjoy your stream, Chris.
All right, Kendra.
And hello to everybody in the chat. Chris Noah, that's my little man. Whitney, everybody. I can't remember everybody right now. Bobby. Just hey, everyone.
All right, Kendra. Thank you so much for the call. I appreciate everything you bring to the channel.
Okay, and you keep it up, Chris. I'm telling you, you're going far. You really are.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the kind words, Kendra.
Okay. Enjoy.
Have a good day at work. A good morning at work, I should say, I guess. But have a good one there, Kendra.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
And I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Is there a way to get Katie? Oh, yeah, Jeremy. There's definitely a way to get Katie and Zion. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, what's going on? You already know. It's Delano.
Delano, man. Delano, big Giant and Knick fan. I know you're pumped up for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm absolutely thrilled about tomorrow. I'm anxious. I'll be honest though, we deserve the number 1 pick.
We definitely deserve the number 1 pick. We definitely deserve the number 1 pick. We've been through hell.
You look at all the teams that are slated to get the number 1 pick, as far as Phoenix, Cleveland. Like y'all had y'all chance.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland especially. Cleveland had 3 out of 4. Number 1 picks. Y'all don't deserve nothing else. Y'all good.
I'm with you on that.
Y'all good. Hold that.
Yeah.
and Phoenix just had it last season. No, y'all good.
Yeah, you got Aiton.
Nah, hold.
Yeah.
Hold what you got. Y'all fault for picking Josh Jackson. That's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fault for passing up on Luka Doncic. That's on y'all. Hold that. Nah, we deserve this one.
This is the one to get. I'm assuming you want Zion.
Absolutely. If we don't get Zion, listen. If we end up getting screwed over, at least let us get the number 2 pick. I can live with John Morant, but I cannot fall beyond that. I'm not cool with that.
You don't want Barrett
at that point. No, I do not want Barrett. I do not want a taller version of Tim Hardaway Jr. I am okay without that.
I hear you. I hear you, man, and I'm hoping, and I'm with you, man. If we get the number 1 pick tomorrow night, I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna go absolutely bananas, and yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow night, and I can't wait to celebrate with Knicks fans if we could get that pick, because that would really bring some hope to the franchise. I mean, that would be the first step in like really bringing hope to the franchise.
Yeah, I tell you one thing though, it's crazy to know that there are Knicks fans all over the world that were so upset with Kristaps that they decided to jump him. That was crazy.
Yeah. So that was Knicks fans that did that?
Yeah, it's funny because it was the report came from and I don't know why they seem so reputable, but TMZ reported that the people that jumped him in Latvia were Russians that were unhappy that he decided that he wanted to get traded to the from the Knicks and go to Dallas.
Really?
So
wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was floored by it. I said, listen, I'm a diehard fan, but I've never been diehard enough to beat somebody up about it. So kudos to them for listen. that was major. That was something.
Wow, I just want to say what's going on in Afghanistan. Great support of mine. Thank you for popping in, my man. Yeah, man, and that I'll tell you. Since Chris, I was saying this earlier to another call. Since he's left the Knicks, I mean, he's been through hell and back. I mean, he had the rape accusations. Now, I don't know what happened to that story. Is that still up for grabs? I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it either. I haven't heard anything else since the report that basically she was looking for money.
That's what it seemed like. But you never know. But you never want to take anything like that lightly. But it seemed like it was false accusations. But yeah, man. But I'm just so pumped up for tomorrow night, man. I hope you're in. I know you work, so maybe you won't be able to make it. But I hope that you're with us tomorrow night, Sim and I, as we do the lottery.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sneak out a couple times and check out the chat, and maybe say a couple things, pop back in.
Yeah, man. Let's just hope, man. Do whatever you got to do. Whatever. Wear your lucky underwear. Wear your socks backwards. Your rabbit foot. Whatever you do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day to do it, man. Tomorrow's the day to do it.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm like I said, looking forward to that. And even right now, the way everything is unfolding, it looks like I mean, all things point to Durant and Kyrie. Not that thrilled about the Kyrie thing because, like I said, his injuries are very scary.
Right.
Despite his talents, his injuries are an issue. And I'm sorry, but I have a problem with paying for a full season for 2/3 of gameplay. Like that's a bit much.
Well, I definitely get that concern, and plus the way he handled the stuff in Boston, a lot of people are down on him for that. So we'll see about that. But who, if they don't get Kyrie, who realistically speak, let's say Kawhi's gone. I don't think he's coming here. Klay Thompson, I don't think he's coming here. So let's say you get Durant, you don't get Kyrie. Who would you want another player in terms of a top tier talent, or would you want to wait another year?
No. We gotta get top tier. I know people are down on Kemba, but at the end of the day, he's an upgrade from Dennis Smith Jr. He's an upgrade from Frank. So if we don't get that, if we don't get Kyrie, I'm cool with Kemba.
Okay. And Kemba would make sense. I mean, I would think he'd want to come back home.
It just makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he's
more
30 next year. I think he's 30.
Yeah. So I mean, and he's more willing to defer. You can see that already. He's willing to defer. Kyrie seems like the type that, you got to fight him for the last shot kind of situation. I don't need that kind of drama in the Knicks. We already dealt with enough, as far as just trying to, get, respectable.
Right.
So we don't want any more inner turmoil. We don't need any more drama.
I hear you, man. It's more about fit and guys. I like Kemba. I'd be completely fine with Kemba if we. I might prefer Kemba to Kyrie at this point, to be completely honest with you. I might prefer him to Kyrie. It's close. It's close for me. I hope we can get. Okay, let me ask you this: would you trade the first overall pick for and maybe a couple more pieces for Anthony Davis?
As long as they're not asking for Mitch Robinson, I'm cool with that.
Okay, yeah, I'm the same way, man.
The moment they say Mitch Robinson, I'm hanging up in their face.
I hear you, man. I probably okay, but if they just ask for Mitch Robinson, you're doing the trade, obviously. But but not the first overall pick and Mitch Robinson, you wouldn't do it.
No, I would give up the first pick. I would give up Knox and Frank. I'd give that up. I mean, because the money got to make sense.
Right. The money's got to come off the books to be able to acquire Durant and Kyrie.
And if it also requires maybe another couple of picks, like maybe the Dallas picks, I'm okay with that. Because the Dallas picks aren't New York picks anyway. That's Dallas' picks.
Right.
So if they become better teams, then you're talking about being a mid to late round team after that. So, yeah, okay. You can select 15.
Yeah, in the NBA draft, 15 to 20, a lot of times, half the time, probably even more, don't work out to be an impact player at the NBA level.
Yeah, so by all means, go ahead. You can have those.
Yeah.
But as long as you sit in there and ask us for something like, we want Mitch Robinson too, I'm just hanging up. I won't even entertain a negotiation.
I love Mitch Robinson. I think he's going to be, I don't know if he's going to be a superstar, but I definitely think he's going to be a big impact player at the NBA level. I think he showed it last year. I think he's got big potential, and I think he was the better player than Knox. And I still think Knox could be good, but I think he's going to be the better player.
Yeah, you can see it already. He's already got the tools. His defense is already, something that's worth talking about. But the moment he expands his range, and see, the only thing is, even with the aspect of adding him and Anthony Davis to the same team, you already have a connection with those guys because of the fact that they've got the same trainer. So, pairing them together would probably be what everybody's expecting with the pairing of him and DeMarcus Cousins last year.
Good point.
So imagine having that, and again, Mitch isn't the type to want to go too far away from the basket, so it's not two bigs trying to shoot threes. You got one guy that you can play the pick and roll with, pick and pop. Another guy that can roll to the basket.
Yeah, that was one thing I read about. That was one thing I read about Mitch last year when we drafted him, that they thought he'd have the ability to step out and shoot the three. We didn't see that in his repertoire this year. Maybe he will develop that, but I agree with you. His game is more in the pick and pop. He's a rim guy. And I agree with you there, and he wouldn't interfere. I completely agree with that. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I just want to see Mitch continue to progress. He's the guy I am most excited about next year that's currently on the roster, to see what he does from year 1 to 2.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to let you go, man, because I got some people trying to call in. But I just want to say thank you for everything you do for my channel.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, and also wanted to shout out to everybody in the chat. My favorites, Bad Dog, CK2K, Isaiah, Mark, Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey's
again,
great.
Chris, MH. Yeah, those are my guys. So, hoping everything is good. Everybody have a good night, and go Knicks, go Giants.
All right, Donald. Thank you so much for calling in, man.
All right, take care.
Have a good one. Next caller, and I just want to say hello to a couple people popped in. Ernesto, man, how you doing? Lost the caller there. Hello, hello.
Hello.
What's going on? Is this Cushman?
Yes, this is Cushman.
Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you to everybody for being here, man. But what is going... I can't wait for another... Oh, man, the Giants are going to be... Yeah, it's going to be fun this year, Angel Rodriguez, man. But what's going on, Cushman? How you... And how many Giants games you going to go to? Probably at least one. I'm definitely going to the Giant-Jet game this year, Sam Dog. What is going on, Cushman?
Nothing much. Just, like... Guess I'm just, like, relaxing, and I figured I might as well call in to talk some sports. A lot of stuff going on in the sports world.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, man. What stuff did you want to talk about?
So I want, we could talk about other things if you want, like, other, like, stuff. But I want to talk one thing because there was kind of a lot of rumors, and they've kind of all gone away. What do you think of the Giants potentially trading Janoris Jenkins, especially considering we already drafted 2 corners in the first 4 rounds, as well as we drafted one in like the 7th round or something?
I think Janoris Jenkins makes sense for if we could trade him. The whole problem is his contract is not the most attractive. You know, I don't think a lot of teams are going to be wanting to take on that contract. But yeah, if we could trade.
But isn't there no cap? I'm not saying that this makes it like 100% like, oh, teams will want him then. But isn't it after this year you could cut him with no cap, like
$3 million? It's like $3 or $3.5 million. It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
So let's say we could like trade him for like maybe like even like a 5th round pick, like.
Yeah, similar to what we did with Snacks Harrison last year, just to clear him up, and I'll make a prediction here. I don't know if they're going to trade him before the season, but I think if the Giants are not a great team this year, Janoris Jenkins will be off the Giants at some point this year. I think he will be traded because it doesn't make sense not to.
What teams do you think could potentially go after him?
Oh wow, I mean any team that we look at as a potential. I mean maybe the Chiefs. Maybe the Chiefs make sense. They could probably use him up in that secondary. They're a contender.
I was thinking maybe like the 49ers.
49ers could make sense. I expect the 49ers to be much improved this year, and they could use him up in that secondary. There's a lot of teams.
My hot take is I think this is a bit of a hot take. I think the 49ers win the division. I know people are going to call me crazy for thinking they win it over the Rams, but I think the Rams go 10-6 and get a wild card, and the 49ers go 11-5. You heard it here first.
I don't think it's a horrible. I'll tell you, the 49ers last year, a lot of people thought were going to be good last year before Garoppolo got hurt.
Yeah.
And then obviously they had D Ford, they had Bosa, and the wide receiver Deebo Samuel was a nice pickup, and
and they also added D Ford.
Yeah, D Ford.
They added a lot of good pieces, and they had other. I forget on the top of my head, but I believe they had other injuries on top of Jimmy Garoppolo.
Well, I know McKinnon. McKinnon. Yeah, he got hurt, and I'm with you, man.
They had some pieces on the defense, I think, got hurt or something.
The 49ers, I think, could definitely be a lot better than some people may think. I think the Packers could be a lot better. I keep saying them. I really like what the Packers did in free agency, and I like the Bills actually. I think the Bills had a really good offseason. Those are 3 teams I could see taking.
I wasn't actually. A lot of people are really. And I know you have a lot of Jet fans that watch your videos. I'm actually really not that high on the Jets because I think they went and addressed. I felt like they got the flashy players that will like put like butts in the seats. Like they got like Le'Veon Bell, they got C.J. Mosley, but I feel like they didn't. I feel like they didn't get the right players to win, and I feel like they'll obviously be improved. Like Le'Veon, no one's gonna say that Le'Veon Bell makes your team worse, but a lot of people are like, oh, they're gonna go 10-6 this year. I see like 6-10, 7-9.
Yeah, I think 8-8. I got them at 8-8. I don't think they're gonna have a great year. But they didn't improve the offense. Well, they did, but I think they should have went out and gotten Paradis. I think that was a big miss by them. But Mosley they overpaid.
He signed for less than Morse did, right?
Yeah, it was a steal. They got him for 3 years, $27 million.
The Panthers.
Yeah, and most people thought he'd go for 12 or 13 a year. The Jets dropped the ball on that, but I mean the Jets still had a really good offseason. But I mean it was impossible not to with the money that they had. But Mosley they overpaid, but Mosley's going to be a great player for them. Bell, we'll see. I mean, that offensive line is not that good. So, if the Jets, let's see if they take that step up. I think Darnold's going to be much better this year. I do think Darnold's going to be much better this year.
I actually like Darnold, but I just don't know if the Jets are doing the right things for Darnold, personally.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. But I'm going to let you go, man, because I probably have a couple more people trying to call in. But, Cushman, thank you for the call, man. Thank you for being a great supporter of my channel.
All right.
All right,
no problem, man. Thank you for, shouting me out, or, when you don't have to, or, stuff like that.
And I'll do it again.
And,
go on over there and check out Cushman. He puts out baseball content all the time. If you're a Yankee fan, go and check him out.
All right, see ya, man.
You got it, buddy. Have a good one. I see that Ronnie asked me, would you want Lonzo Ball on the Knicks? Depending on what the price was, sure. I mean, Lonzo Ball still has a lot of potential there as a pure point guard. His defense is vastly underrated. I like Lonzo Ball, actually, for the right price. And it seems like it's starting to slow down. I know a lot of people are live probably right now with the streaming and the other call-in shows. I think Sports Fair is doing one. So, but if you want to call in, it's 9:08. We'll see if it starts to slow down. We'll probably call it a night around 9:30, 9:40. But just want to give everybody a chance to call in. Cavaliers better not win. Oh, God, please. They have more luck than God. They have more luck than God. Don says, I'm so nervous for tomorrow. Oh, God, you and me both, man. Chris, do you think the Giants are going to have a better offensive line this year? Yes, of course. I mean, it's impossible for them not to. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, this is Gabe.
Gabe, what's going on, my man? Of course, the Entertainah's Uber driver. That's your troll account.
Yeah, that's my burner account.
Yeah. What's going on, buddy?
So I was just going to ask two questions. One is, who do you think is going to get the first overall pick for this NBA draft?
I mean, I have no idea. I just hope it's the Knicks. But I mean, based on prior history, it'll probably be the Cavs. They get more luck than anybody with these things. But
to be honest, I think it's going to be probably the Pelicans or something like that. Like, knowing the Knicks' luck, it's going to be a random team. It's like,
I hope
and then the Knicks will probably draft some unknown player from that was projected to go undrafted.
Oh, God! Now you get me upset, Gabe. Now you get me upset. I mean, I just hope I hope we get lucky tomorrow, and I don't want the Knicks to make any mistakes. If they get the number one pick, it's a slam dunk who they're taking, and that's what I hope happens tomorrow. And all we can do is sit and wait and hope.
Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan too, but that's how it is. Bad drafting is over the years. It's just been like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I saw your comment, Ronnie. I answered the Lonzo Ball comment.
Also, one more thing. Do you think Mike Remmers or Big George will actually get the starting job for right tackle?
That's a great question. I think that's going to be a very a lot of people are going to be talking about that battle going into training camp. George Osapojai, we don't know a lot about him, but we have to see what he's got. He's a 7th-round pick, but a lot of people thought he should have been more like a 5th-round pick. And then Remmers, if I had to guess, I think Remmers gets the job. But I do think it's an open competition. I don't think it's a slam dunk for Remmers. But Remmers is a veteran. He's been a starter for the last 4 years in the league. As long as he's healthy, he's coming off surgery. I think Remmers will be the starter going into the year. But he certainly could get supplanted if he doesn't do well.
Right. Also, I don't know about Jalapeno. Yeah, he did good in the beginning, but he's coming off injury, so I'm not really sure if he's going to be as solid as he was in the beginning of around week 1 or week 2 of this past season.
Yeah, I really expected the Giants to address depth at the center position this year. I really did in the draft, and they didn't do it. I don't trust Jalapeno for a full season. We'll see. Hopefully it works out. Jalapeno is very cheap. I think he's under $1 million a year. And he was good last year. The first 2 games he played, everybody said he was their best offensive lineman. But we'll see how it works out, man. I really thought they would add some depth there. They didn't. They did not attack the offensive line. The way I thought they would in this year's draft. I really thought they would have, at least in the mid rounds. I thought they would have gone offensive line. They didn't do it.
Yeah, but we also got that undrafted free agent. So
yeah, they got 2. They got the kid from Seaford. I think he's a guard, if I'm not mistaken. And they got a tackle. They got a tackle undrafted free agent as well.
Yeah. One last question, not sports related, but thoughts on Costco pizza?
Costco pizza? Oh God, don't even get me started. Are you from New York?
Yeah, I live in Queens.
All right, so I mean, you agree with me then? I mean, how could a New Yorker eat Costco pizza? I mean, that's
Exactly.
that's like sacrilegious. You can't be eating Costco pizza.
That's like having a bagel shop next to you and instead going to a Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
Come on,
exactly.
man.
You can't do that. You should be kicked
What
out of
is
New
a
York.
bagel shop? Come on.
Gabe is awesome, man.
You
Great
lunatic.
You're a freaking lunatic. Gabe is a great subscriber, man. I appreciate you calling in and supporting the channel.
All right, appreciate it.
All
No
right.
problem, man.
All
See you
right.
later.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Have a good one. And Chris, do you think the Giants made the right decision signing Mike Remmers? Yeah, Angel Rodriguez, I do. I don't think they had. There's nothing to lose there. It's a low-cost signing, $2.5 million for one year, and yeah, I think it was the right decision. Nothing to lose there. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in. Got stage fright. Pulley is a bum. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is, Dwayne Basco. I know Dwayne was very upset on draft night. Hopefully you're feeling a little better about the Giants going into next year. Halapio's an average center, and Pulley is a below. Yeah, Halapio's definitely our starting center right now. He's going to be our starting center. But we'll see how it goes. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in. Hello?
Chris?
Yeah, it's Chris. What's up?
What's up, man? This is Ernesto.
Ernesto, big Nick fan. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? Almost 8K, man. You gotta get there before July.
Yeah, man. I appreciate the love, man. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. I'm probably gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna call the full game. We'll see. I might. But I'm definitely doing the lottery, so hopefully we get some more subscribers tomorrow. And yeah, man, it's been growing. The NBA players really helped out the channel. The NFL draft, obviously, a lot of coverage with that. Definitely got the channel going in the right direction.
Awesome, bro. I'm happy for you, man. So you're gonna do the lottery tomorrow with Sim? Or
Yeah. Actually, right after this, I'm gonna end this right around 10 o'clock. I know Sim's going live at 11. I'm gonna call him and we're gonna try to sync it up so we could. We're gonna try to have it on both channels at the same time. So
Okay,
he gets some subscribers from my channel. I get some from his. Yeah, we're gonna go live. I think at 8. I think the lottery's at 8:30, and he said he could go live by 8. So I think tomorrow we'll be live at 8 o'clock.
Man, all Knicks fans out there, man, say a prayer tonight.
Oh God, I've been saying prayers all day. I've been on my knees. I've been begging, and we're due for some. We're due for some luck as Knicks fans. We are really due for some luck, and hopefully this is the draft that we do, because this is the draft to get lucky. Zion Williamson is.
You know what, man? The NBA is in the entertainment business. What Adam Silver should do, he should just rig the freaking lottery. Nobody other than only Cleveland fans want Zion there. No other NBA fan in the world wants Zion to go to Cleveland. I mean, for God's sake, just rig the damn thing.
Yeah, make him a Nick.
Rig it.
Make him a Nick. Like, bend the envelope like they did for Ewing. Do the same thing, but put a hole in the ping pong. Whatever it is, do what you got to do. Get Zion over to the New York Knicks. Make New York great again. Get the Knicks a good basketball team for once.
Make the NBA great again.
Exactly. You need
How about that?
The NBA, when the NBA is at its top, the Knicks are a competitive basketball team, and I think everybody knows it. You know, the Knicks, the Bulls.
The ratings have gone down the last 3 years in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And these players were lit. I mean, for an NBA fan, the players this year were lit. There were quality games all around through. But even like that, the ratings went down. So, I mean, just make it happen. Make it happen. Everybody to New York, man. Everybody.
Let's go, man. We need a good basketball team, man. And if we get Zion,
man, we're deserving of it, man.
Yeah.
Look, there's all this talk. I hate all this talk about MSG is always full because it's in Manhattan and all the tourists. Get out of here. Maybe you have 20, 50 tourists in one game. Maybe.
I'll say this.
But they're not filling up all those seats. What are you crazy? Those are Knicks fans out there, man.
I'll say this, man.
And if you look throughout the league, any losing team, you see nothing but empty seats everywhere.
No, it's true. It's definitely, and
I
always say it, man. The New York Knicks fan base, and I believe, and I don't watch hockey. I know hockeys have really good fan bases too, but of the 3 major sports in New York, the Mets, the Yankees, the Knicks, the Nets, the Giants, and the Jets, the Knicks fan base is the most loyal and the most passionate. It's just
we haven't won anything for
Yeah.
40 years, man, and look how we are.
Yeah, and
We're
still
so loyal.
Yes.
We're so loyal, and we're so full of passion. I mean, come on, man. We deserve it. We deserve it.
Yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow, man, and hopefully we get lucky tomorrow, man, and because like you said, we deserve it, man. It's a long time coming. It's a long time coming.
And you know what? And Adam Silver, July 1st, Adam Silver has to sit down with all the top free agents. Hey, I need 3 of you motherfuckers to go to New York. That's how it has to be, bro. This has to get done now.
Take a $10 million pay cut each. Get 3 guys over there. Let's
Exactly,
go.
man. Exactly. We'll get you your money somehow, some way. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
I'm with you, man. Do what you gotta do. Let's get a championship here for once. It's been way
about
too long.
time, bro. It needs to happen, man.
It's been way too long, man. But
I tell you what, Chris. If it doesn't happen this summer for us, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do, but
the only thing I hope
something's gonna happen.
The only thing I hope this summer is they don't do anything stupid. If they miss out, don't sign someone that's not worth signing a max contract to.
Yeah, unless it's a 1-year contract. That's
Yeah,
it.
1-year contract. That's fine, but
You
don't.
want to overpay a player? I mean, man, there's a plethora of GMs out throughout the league that seriously need to be shot, man. I mean, look at the John Wall. Look at the John Wall contract.
Yeah.
The Chris Paul.
Well, Chris
contract.
Paul. Yeah, I
mean,
was gonna say I think he's making $44 million in that last year of that contract.
That is mind-boggling, man. Those are complete albatross contracts. I mean, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm with you,
It's
man.
disgusting.
I'm with you, man. But the Knicks don't do it. Don't give me Tobias Harris. Don't give me Jimmy. I don't want those guys on max contracts. Don't give me.
I mean, if Tobias Harris wants to come, I'll sign him.
Yeah, but
hey,
not for a max
19
contract.
Mil,
Yeah, not for.
19 mil, no more than that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't pay him no 25, 30 million.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna command. So that's why I say stay away from him. Stay away from those guys.
Whatever GMs out there, whatever teams want to overspend on players, go right ahead. But I don't want the Knicks doing that, man.
They can't. I mean, we should have learned our lesson with Amari Stoudemire. Hopefully we did.
It seems that we never do, though. You know what I'm saying?
we'll see, man. I'm with you, man. Kevin Durant and Zion Williamson. Kevin Durant and Zion Williamson. Please. That's all I'm hoping for.
All right,
But Ernesto, man, thank you so much for being a great supporter of the channel. Thank you for calling in, and I'm looking forward to hopefully celebrating that pick with you tomorrow.
Yeah, man, we're all getting drunk if it happens, man.
Yeah, I'll have the beer out tomorrow.
All right, I'll be on with you guys watching. So.
All right,
I'll
my
see
man.
you guys tomorrow, man.
Thank you so much for the call,
All right.
Ernesto.
Later.
What's going on, Giants Highlights? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Next call, you're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Stand up, Jets fan.
I think this is Gangrene David.
You got that right. What's up, my man?
What's going on, Gangrene David? How you doing, my man?
It's just been a chaotic couple of weeks. I've been back in the gym, and just got a lot on my mind. But it's been a while since I spoke to you, man. And your channel's blowing up, man. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to start speaking to your publicist.
I appreciate the kind words, man. Yeah, and I mean your channel. I saw you over 1.5 now, right? So yeah, you're putting in that.
Hopefully I can get to 2K before the season starts.
You will. You just keep putting in that work, man. But yeah, I really appreciate the kind words, and yeah, man, I'm just putting in work, man. That's it, man. There's no tricks. just putting in work on videos, and obviously collaborating with people helps, and I see that you got that show now with the Jets 24/7 guy, which I really love his channel as well. So keep doing what you're doing. I know you're a big Knicks fan, right?
I am a Knicks fan. That is correct.
So what do you think about tomorrow night? You nervous?
Tomorrow night in terms of what?
The lottery.
Oh right. Oh yeah, I forgot that was tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I've been sorry, I've just been dealing with a lot lately. So
No, I hear you, man. I hear you.
But lottery, everyone wants Zion, dude. I mean, I personally want him, especially since you trade away a guy like Kristaps Porzingis for cap space, and now you have the opportunity to get potential guys on max contracts because the Knicks are an organization that needs legitimate depth on their team. Okay? And of course you can have young guys moving forward, but you need a legitimate cast around these young guys. Like look what the Jets are doing. The Jets have a lot of young guys with potential, but at the end of the day, you need legitimacy around these guys to provide flexibility for your team, for your personnel, whatever the case may be. The exact same thing with the Knicks. You have guys like Kevin Knox you could definitely move forward with. But however, if you draft Zion and you do get the number 1 pick, right? And then you get guys like whether it's KD, Kyrie Irving, you get legitimacy on this team, and you want to increase the depth on your basketball team as much as possible. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I mean,
yeah.
As a Knicks fan, my heart's pounding. I mean, so this was the worst Knicks season I've seen in a long time.
I think it was second worst ever. I think I remember reading 17 and what 65. I went to 2 Knicks games this year. They got blown out. Oh, actually, no, they won one. I went to opening day. They won that one.
Yeah, I went to one, and they got blown out. I felt like I was watching a 6th grade basketball team. It was bad.
Yeah, well, you were. You were. I saw somebody ask me a question. Oh, Quench Orange in the house. He says, "Who you got? Blazers or Warriors? Durant won't play in game 1 or 2." I still think the Warriors win. I think they're too much to handle.
Yeah, I think the Warriors win.
I'll say Warriors in 5, maybe 6. 5, maybe 6.
I don't know. I feel something tells me like my gut is rooting for the Blazers, but my mind is saying the Warriors.
Oh, of course, I'm rooting for the Blazers too. I just don't see, unless Damian Lillard is just like out of his mind, like 40 points a game, average, 40, 45 points a game. I don't see the Blazers having a chance in that series.
Well, yeah, especially if you look at a team like the Warriors, they can find ways to actually scheme against top-notch players, especially since when you have an all-star cast like the Golden State Warriors and they've grown to just develop to be one of the best units in basketball, you could definitely find ways to scheme around every team's top-notch players. Like look at a team like the Patriots. I mean, whenever the Patriots are playing a team with a legitimate player, Bill Belichick is always finding ways. Well, Bill Belichick and the entire coaching staff, he's finding ways to actually scheme around that guy, potentially because of the amount of faith and the amount of hard work he actually puts into his players. This is what Steve Kerr does with the Warriors too. So,
good point.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, good point, man. Very good point. I just think they're too much to handle. The Splash Brothers, it's still an unbelievable team, even without Durant. That's how good they are. And I just think they have players that'll step up. I think Iguodala will step up. I think Draymond Green will step up. And I think the Warriors will be too much to handle. As much as I love that backcourt with McCollum and Lillard and Aminu's a nice player, but I don't see it. I don't see the Blazers being able to contend in a 7-game series. But I hope they do. I really hope they do. And Bigger Mike asked Discord call in show someday. I've never. People have asked me about Discord call. I've never looked into that. Maybe I will. But Dave, man, I'm gonna let you go, man, because I got a couple of people that probably want to call me before I close it out. Just want to say, go over there, check out Gangrene David's channel. He's trying to get to 2K. He puts in a lot of work, and he always calls and shows a lot of support.
Thanks a lot, Chris. I appreciate the kind words, and I hope sooner or later, you and Bad Dog will both beat out Ron Effect to make him look bad. So I hope you guys get him.
Man, it's not I never like to look at it as a competition, but I appreciate the kind words, my man.
Well, you got this, man. Take care.
All right, my man. Have a good one. You comment once every 20 minutes. Oh, he's talking about Chad. He's talking about Chad. As we're waiting for the next caller here, 9:25. We'll go for a couple more minutes. Do you think the Warriors will get the 3-peat? And yes, I do. I still think they're gonna win. Jack Honey on deck. We get the Darnell, man. I think I'm gonna buy some Jack Honey tomorrow. I'm out of the Jack Honey. I think I'm gonna buy some Jack Honey for tomorrow. We gotta celebrate tomorrow if they get that pick. Julian Rodriguez says if they lock up Damian, they will win. Yeah, that's the whole key to beating the Blazers. I think we got Bavith on the line. What's going on, Bavith?
How's it going, beautiful? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What's up, my man?
Hey, man, I'm with you right now. I ain't talking about sports since I know you've been getting us for the past 2 hours. We're switching up a little bit. Getting a little fun right now.
No, go ahead, man. What's up? What do you want to talk about?
Hey, man, so toilet paper, over or under?
What do you mean over or under toilet? I don't know what you mean by that.
I mean,
you mean when I wipe? What you mean when I wipe?
Yeah.
Like you got it. You always got to go from behind.
All right. What else we got? Okay, well.
Bavith, man, you're funny, man. Anything else?
All right. What's the weirdest thing a guest has done at your house?
The weirdest thing a guest?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean, I have weird stories going into people's houses. Someone coming in my own home, I don't really have much. Nothing off the top of my head.
What's the weirdest Wi-Fi name you ever seen?
A lot of people have. Somebody had something with sex in the title. Something like it was a sexual position, missionary sex or something. I saw that one at somebody's apartment when I was working on them. That's probably the weirdest one I've seen.
Oh wow. Okay. What kind of cult would you like to start?
What kind of cult? Stand-up cult. I want everybody at all times to stand up. So that's why I always say that. I'm actually trying to form a cult on YouTube.
Oh wow. Never. I'm gonna check that out. In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet?
How would I sum up the internet? A place for a lot of weird people, including myself.
Yeah, and short people.
Yes, and short people. Yes, even though I'm not short, he continues to think I'm 5'4".
Short and black, because we all know.
Anything else, my man?
All right. What will be the worst thing you could give your child?
My child?
Yeah, worst thing you could give your child.
Name?
Yeah, what's the name? Cushman?
Yeah, Cushman. Probably Cushman. Probably Cushman. Probably Cushman.
All right, so this one. Is it true that you told Taylor to not call in tonight?
Who said that?
Taylor.
No comment. But
oh wow.
But Bavith, I'm gonna let you go, man. I think people want to hear sports, but I love Bavith, and that's fine. But thank you so much for the call, my man. Thank you for the call.
Hey man, have a good one.
All right, buddy, Bavith. Thank you for being a great subscriber.
Yeah.
Bavith always brings some laughs. What's going on, JMG21? Thank you for tuning into the stream. What's going on, Big S Production? Thank you for being here, my man. My aunt ate my cat when she went. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. The third pick in the 2019 NBA draft goes to, wait for it, the New York. I'd be okay with the third pick. It's not what I'm hoping for. As long as you get in the top 3. Don't fall out of the top 3. What's going on, OTB Mods? Thank you for tuning in the stream. It's 9:30. We're going to wait. I'll give it like 3-4 more minutes. If nobody calls in, we'll probably call it. I was going to go till 10. Seems to have died down a little bit. But we'll wait. See if we get some callers. My aunt. But yeah, we'll wait. It's 9:30. We'll see if we get some callers here. And let me go. I figured it was gonna be a little dead tonight because you have a lot of call. I think the Sports Fair's got a call-in show tonight. My cousin did naked gymnastics looking for. Oh, that's not good, Bigger Mike. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Entertainah, what's up?
What's going on? Who's this?
Goose.
Oh, Goose, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's going on, man? Yeah, I saw that you had a opening, so I said I'm gonna pop on in, man.
Yeah. Goose got a good channel over there. He puts in a lot of work. What's up, buddy? What do you want to talk about?
I'm excited for the lotto tomorrow, man. I'm curious to see who gets the number 1 pick.
Yeah, well, I know you're a Pelicans fan.
Pelicans, yeah.
And
I hope we get it.
Yeah,
we have a chance to get it. I mean, but
what? Where did you guys finish? Where are you guys in the lottery?
Oh God, I think 7. I think.
Okay, so you're in the middle.
8.
You're in the middle of the pack. I know you're a big Pelican.
Yeah.
What do you think about the prospect of trading Anthony Davis? Do you think it's going to happen before the season starts?
I think it's going to happen. I don't think he's going to start next season. I know he's under contract, so he has to play next year if we don't trade him.
Yeah.
But I don't think, especially if the Lakers or the Knicks get the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to go there. I mean, I think they will trade Zion for AD. I mean,
would you be happy with that? Would
I'll do it. I'll do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well, you know he's leaving anyway, right? So I mean, but Zion, you get on a rookie contract and
rookie contract. Rookie contract. You won't have somebody making what's AD gonna make $25 million on a what?
He makes 25. He makes 25 this year, and then he's gonna hit that max contract, and that's upwards of almost 40. Well, might be 32 for him. It's definitely a raise from 25.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll
You're
see.
not paying him $25 million. You can pay, you can find somebody else to spread that out on.
Let me ask you a question about it, because you get to watch him every night. Why is it that, and I'm guessing it's because of the supporting cast throughout his career, but why do you think it is that he hasn't advanced further into the playoffs? As good of a talent as he is.
I don't think he's an alpha player.
You don't think he's a what?
Alpha.
Okay.
I don't think he's that kind of a player that's like a LeBron James or Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, somebody's going to take over a game like that. I just don't think he has it in him.
So you think he's a great player, but he's not that.
I think he's a piece. You
don't think he's that top dog.
Right. I mean, he's not like Kevin Durant or somebody that wants the ball.
Right.
It seems like to me when I watch Pelicans, he doesn't want the ball at the end. To take over a game. But
interesting. Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have to be the top dog if we got Durant. He wouldn't have to be the top dog. But I would love him in a Knicks uniform. I know it didn't work out for you guys.
I know you would.
Yeah, but I would love him. But I think it would work out for both teams. I think you would get more than Zion first off. But the thing is, you'd have to take back some of our contracts. You'd have to because it'd have to match up with the salaries.
Right there, they got to match up the salaries and stuff like that.
You'd probably get Knox.
This isn't NB. This isn't 2K. 2019. Where you
yeah, but you'd probably get Knox. You'd probably get Neil Aquina, DSJ. You'd probably get some of those guys. But I think that trade is definitely on the table. I think Pelicans and Knicks is definitely a possibility.
The Knicks look golden with that Porzingis trade.
Yeah, well, yeah, he got. I heard about he got beat up or something like that, right?
At first I was like, man, why are they trading him? But now he's just like a nut. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, yeah. Since he left the Knicks, a lot of crazy things been happening to him. That's for damn sure.
So what did you think of that shot last night by Kawhi Leonard?
Oh my God, Jesus! I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
I was getting ready. When Philly tied it with 4 seconds left, I was going to do the overtime. So now I'm going to jump in and do the overtime. Maybe I can get me, a quick, couple views. And then I had it all set up, ready to go for the overtime to start. Then he makes his shot. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was for sure going to overtime. And
I didn't think they were going to get a shot off. I thought they,
but what a great finish to a great series. I mean, and I think the Eastern Conference Series is going to be pretty damn good too. The finals.
I mean, Kawhi. What's Kawhi averaging? Like almost 40 points a game.
Oh, he's been ridiculous.
I mean,
he's just taking over. He's taking over.
No, and you can't stop him.
Yeah, and we'll see. I'll tell you, Kawhi versus Antetokounmpo. That is going to be fun. That is going to be fun to watch.
And so, where's Kawhi going this offseason?
I mean, all the rumors have said that he's interested in LA, but who knows? I'm not going to rule it out that he stays at Toronto. I don't think it's impossible.
Yeah, let's just say they go to the finals, NBA Finals.
Yeah, how do you leave that, right? I mean, we've seen much crazier things happen, so he certainly could leave.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely think him staying with Toronto is still strongly on the table. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. So what time's the lottery tomorrow? Is it
It starts at 8:30 my time, 8:30 Eastern.
8:30 your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going live at 8 with Sim. But I'm imagining you probably will too. Yeah, it starts at 8:30 and yeah, it starts at 8:30. Can't wait.
Yeah, so hopefully the ping pong balls bounce one of our ways.
Yeah. I think the Knicks are due for some luck. So hopefully it starts tomorrow night. Hopefully.
Yeah, I just hope for some reason we can get in the top 3 as a Pelican because I would say. I mean, they got Morant from where did he go to school? Morant went to
Durant went to Texas.
And that John Morant.
Oh, I thought you said Durant. John Morant went to Murray.
No, Morant.
He went to Murray State.
Murray State. That's what it was. I couldn't remember what school he went to, but man, he looks.
Oh, I'll be
happy with him.
Yeah, he's legit. He's absolutely legit. And I just want to answer Bavit's question. We're gonna attempt after the stream. Actually, I'm gonna call Sim. We're gonna attempt to do both channels at the same time. But if not, I'll probably go on his channel. He's a Knicks channel. I'm more of a New York sports channel. So if we can't figure that out, I'll just go on Sim's channel. Yeah, Goose, anything else before I let you go, buddy?
Yeah. I'm gonna let you go, man. In case somebody else wants to call in. I just want to pop in while you had a chance.
Yeah, no, Goose, man. I always appreciate when you call in. I appreciate everything you bring
No
to my
problem.
channel, and keep up the great work on your channel. I see you
Okay.
putting in a lot of work, and you're growing, man. So keep it up.
Yeah, I'm getting close to the 1K mark, man.
Yeah, well, how close are you? What are you at?
I think 75. I think.
Okay. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll try to send you a rush over there during the game.
Yeah, with a good crowd, I should be able to do it. I mean.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully get
We'll
Goose
see.
to 1K tomorrow. But thank you for the
Yeah.
call, my man. Thank you for the call.
Okay, man. I will talk.
All right, have a good one.
All right, bye.
Take this next call here. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hi, Chris. This is Anthony.
Okay.
Manzano.
Oh, what's up, Anthony Manzano? How you doing, buddy?
Fine. I have a question actually. Do you think the whole is there a way to fix the whole lottery system for the NBA and stuff like that? Like, or do you think the NHL and NBA are ever going to take that lottery system and have it done by records like the NHL, the NFL and NBA? And baseball.
So what's your question? Just completely? Are you asking do I think the NBA will ever just completely get rid of the lottery and just go by the worst record gets the first pick?
Yeah. Do you think that would work a lot better?
No.
And prevent the teams?
No, I think that I think that's why the lottery's in place, so teams don't have as much of an incentive to tank. If a team knows if they finish with the worst record, they're getting the first pick, you're going to see more tanking. The lottery makes it so that the Knicks had the worst record. They only have a 14% chance of getting the first pick. So it makes it less attractive to be a team that intentionally loses.
Do you think that would help? Do you think the lottery system would work in baseball and football, like preventing teams from purposely like doing? Do you think baseball and football purposely allow teams to tank, and or it's not really? They're not purposely doing the season. They just don't have the talent.
Well, it's a good question. I think it's much more important in basketball compared to those other sports because basketball, one player makes a much bigger difference than football, and obviously because it's a 53-man roster as opposed to 12. And basketball is much more of an individual game. If you get a great superstar like a LeBron James, he could change a franchise on a dime. So that's why I think it's in place there. I don't ever see the lottery going to any other sport. I think it is necessary in basketball, though. I do.
How about soccer? How about so?
I don't know. To be completely honest with you, I don't know anything about soccer. If
you don't think that lottery concept that they do for both hockey and basketball would work in baseball and football because it's more they focus more of an overall team than one player like they do for hockey and football.
Wow, Bigger Mike.
Hockey and basketball.
Bigger Mike, man. I don't know how serious you are with that girlfriend, but that's a hard offer to pass up, man. That is a hard offer to pass up. But as far as soccer goes, soccer is definitely. Again, I don't watch it. I know nothing about soccer, but I do know that a great player, it is probably just as big
hard to find.
Yeah, as basketball, where it can make that big of a difference. So like a Messi or so. Yeah, it might make sense.
Or like a Ronaldo or something like that.
Yeah, maybe it would make sense in soccer.
I think that's what would help us get more interested in the MLS, to be honest, because you see how soccer's not as big here. Like here in Florida, it's pretty big because we have a ton of people from South America and like Central America, but when you go up north, you don't see that being a big sport up north and stuff like that. It's more down south and like on the West Coast. You don't see that in like is New York big in high? Is soccer big in schools in New York?
No. I will say New York is, at least I've noticed it. I think New York, there's definitely more of a soccer fan base than there was maybe 10 years ago. Like they I think they broadcast the games on WFAN. They show them on like the YES Network. They got two New York teams, I think, the Red Bulls and I forget the other team.
New York FC.
Yeah. But
NYCFC or something.
But I don't think it's ever going to contend with, at least domestically. Maybe fans from the United States will get into watching the Premier League and stuff like that on a level of like, and some have on a level of like basketball, baseball, and football. But domestically, I don't think the MLS will ever compare to the NBA, the Major League Baseball, or the NFL, or the NHL. I don't see
Yeah,
it.
the reason why that is, I think, and I'm sure you're probably going to agree with this, most of the big athletes, male athletes specifically, go into those sports because they pay a little bit more. I think it has to do with the money. Don't you agree? Like, you don't see a ton of athletes go into soccer or hockey, but what they go mainly into basketball, football, and baseball because of the paychecks you can get as a rookie and stuff like that. Going into don't you agree? Like the pay is a little bit better.
Of course, they get paid a ton more overseas, and that's why the best players leave. But Anthony, I'm gonna let you go because it's getting late. I'm gonna see if we get a few more callers in here. Just want to say thank you so much for calling in, my man.
Are you doing another show? Are you doing a show this weekend, by chance?
Tomorrow. I'm doing the lottery show. I don't think we're taking callers. And I may be live streaming the basketball game.
Did they reschedule? Did they announce the rescheduled date yet for the Marlins Mets game that got canceled on Sunday?
Not sure. I'll have to take a look at that. Actually, I'm not sure. Good question.
Okay. Thanks, Chris.
You got it, man. You got
Thanks,
it. Thank you for the call, man.
Bye.
What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
What up, Peanums? So, is it okay if I call him a second time?
Yeah, it's slowing down. Kristen always brings some laughs to the chat. What's up, my man?
Yeah. So I just came in.
What's that? What do you got? A bird? What do you got? A bird in the background? Was that a bird?
Yeah. I'm kind of outside of my house right now. So.
Okay. Okay.
So. But yeah, I came out from a Cardinals stream, right? He's doing the Sharks game or whatever, a hockey game. And I come in here and I hear is it okay if I say schmuck on your phone?
Oh God, go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, okay. So I hear this schmuck over here talking about how if the lottery works in soccer. Oh, okay. So I'm a soccer geek. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm a soccer geek. I watch soccer all the time. I'm a real Italian, not like you, Chris. You anti-Italian doesn't watch soccer. Get out of here, Chris. You don't watch soccer. Nah, get out of here. I'm just kidding. But I just hear him talking about lottery and how MLS and play it. This dude doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, MLS is never gonna be MLS. To recap it, it's a sport where soccer players from Premier League, all those leagues over there in Europe. They just come over here and they retire pretty much. They get paid. They score like 4 goals a game because they're so good. It's pretty much just a retirement home for all the players. But it doesn't make any sense what he's saying. He's talking about lottery and soccer.
I knew Sino would get excited when he heard soccer being talked about because you absolutely love soccer. you are obsessed with soccer and obviously your Chargers. But I agree with you. I don't think the MLS will ever be near what the other professional leagues are in this country.
Yeah, there's other leagues that are gonna outnumber it. It's just you got way better players in those leagues and stuff like that. But I'm gonna turn your attention away from soccer because everybody in the chat probably lost me at soccer when I said soccer.
Yeah, I think the second the S came out of your mouth, people probably like, all right, I'm out of here.
Can you count how many hang-ups there are in the chat? Is there any hang-ups for me?
No.
No.
Not one hang-up.
One hang-up?
Not one.
No, not one. Okay. That's good. Yeah. But anyways, with the Knicks, dream scenario for you guys. You get Zion, off the lottery. You get either KD and don't you guys want to go for Kyrie Irving?
I think
player to max out.
Yeah, well, that's been the rumor that they're going after Kyrie Irving and they're going after Durant, and that's been the rumor now forever. We'll see. I want to do the draft first. We'll see what happens with the draft. We'll see if we trade the pick for Anthony Davis. We'll see if we, we'll see what pick we get tomorrow. It starts tomorrow because tomorrow we'll see what pick we get. If we get the first pick, obviously we're either getting Anthony Davis, in my opinion, or we're getting Zion Williamson. And then, I want the first pick. I don't want any questions. I don't want to get the second pick, and then you got to worry, are they going to take Barrett? Are they going to take John Morant, and
Yeah.
so on and so forth. So I want the first pick. I know it's only a 14% chance, but that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, you always want the first pick, you know.
Of course.
You're gonna get the best player. You're gonna get a good player. You're gonna get a good spot. If there's no good player, if there's no player that you like, you can either trade with a different team for a player. In this case, maybe Anthony Davis.
Chris Noah had to open his mouth. Chris Noah had to open his mouth. Now you're getting the hang-ups. Scott Thomas said hang up. Cushmaster said hang up. They're saying hang up now, Chris Noah. I'm not gonna hang up on you.
They're treating me like Cushman, man. Come on, man. New York. I think I always say Eli sucks and Eli's trash. The Knicks are trash. The Mets are horrible. All these things I'm saying. I really want New York. The best for them, because they're a really big market, and I think sports is gonna get more popular because you have a lot of people in New York that like other sports, right? And if they start winning, I think people are gonna want to watch basketball, the Knicks more.
Of course,
they're gonna watch the Giants more.
Yeah.
It's just better for New York. New Yorkers come together. You come at bars. You drink your soda poppies. You eat your chicken wings. You do all this, and it just makes New York a better place to live. And
the soda pop. I love when you say the soda poppies, but
the soda pop.
No, I agree. I grew up as a kid. When I was young in the early '90s, the Knicks, they ruled New York. I mean, a lot of people don't realize how big of a basketball city New York is. When the Knicks are good, they're the hottest ticket in town. So people would be so excited if the Knicks became a competitive basketball team.
Yeah, it's always good to see your team winning. In this case, Knicks for you, but yeah, I mean, that's it. Debated a dude on soccer on your call, and then now we're talking about New York sports. I'm probably gonna leave it at that. Probably Chris. But yeah, keep it up. With your channel and everything. About to hit 8K. I think we're like 300 more subscribers from 8K.
Yeah, so, right around there. Right around there.
Yeah, probably this draft or not draft. This lottery with Sim. I'm predicting that you're gonna probably hit it.
Oh, probably not. But I mean, that would be incredible. I'm just.
Knicks have to come out. Knicks community might come out. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know, Chris. You never know. It's gonna be fun. I love Sim. So I don't know if you've ever gotten. Yeah, I think you were at my Knicks show with Sim, right?
Yeah, I've met Sim before. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, I did a call-in show with him. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot of fun tomorrow, and can't wait. And Big Blue Flight's in the house. He says Knicks are never. You're right. They had a brief spell there with Carmelo Anthony, but yeah, they have not been consistently good in forever. But Chris, I'm gonna let you go, buddy. It's 9:50.
Yeah.
We'll probably take one or two more calls before we call it a night. But thank you again for calling back in. Thanks, buddy.
All right, peace.
You got it. My girlfriend called me a manhole and broke up with me. Bigger Mike is funny, man. Bigger Mike is funny. She ain't calling. Jedi ain't calling in. She ain't calling in. You ready to count down the... Oh, God. Dude. We got... What is it now? It's, we got, what, 2 months until preseason? If Zion and Morant are picked and the Knicks have the third pick, who would you pick? I would take R.J. Barrett if both those guys are off the board. That kid is awesome, Ernesto. Chris, I am a huge Nuggets fan, and we did really well this season. How far do you think the Nuggets will go next season? Big ass production, man. Thank you for the question. I would say right around the same. I think you're a second round, maybe a Western Conference. We also have to see the shakeup of the league. Like, we have to see where Durant ends up. We have to see where Klay Thompson ends up. So, I can't answer that question yet until after the offseason. But they definitely have a very good future. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Thank God I got you, bro.
There we go. Who better to goddamn, almost end the show than Mark Israel, Texas Liberty. I appreciate the love, my man. Mark, what's up, my man?
Yeah, I'm glad I got you. Oh, man. just had one of the worst nights of my life.
Oh, God.
I was out, didn't celebrate Mother's Day last night. I did it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I was out with my mother-in-law.
Uh-oh.
And, yeah, so anyway, terrible evening. But anyway, glad I got you. Yeah, people have been talking about this whole Le'Veon Bell thing and him not showing up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was talking to Gangrene Data about that earlier. Voluntary, right? They missed, like, voluntary workouts?
Right, exactly. But the way it should be is, first of all, they're called voluntary. They're not mandatory. And people have been blowing it way out of proportion. And also the front office should have just, you know, they interviewed Gates about it the other day, and he was talking about it. I mean, he didn't ban, but the bottom line is he should have just said, look, these are voluntary, they're not mandatory. I have nothing to say, but if he's not here for mandatory, then I'll open my mouth. But otherwise, who the hell cares?
Yeah. It's just news. I mean, it's just like a story for the newspapers to dig up to get people riled up. It's nonsense. It's voluntary work.
Right? Yeah. Right, exactly. I think there's just nothing else to talk about right now. So you know, let's make a big deal out of nothing.
That's exactly what it is. And I kind of could see why it happens because as having a YouTube channel, not that I'm comparing myself to them, but you always are looking for something to make a video on. You know, and I get it, but no, that's all it is. It's nonsense.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, if it happens in preseason, maybe, but not right now. It's I would not. There's nothing to put into that story.
Well, also I have, you know, I know you haven't done a call-in show in a couple of weeks, but I think the last time I actually spoke to you was just before the draft. So I just wanted to say I'm sorry you got Woodruff on the draft. I saw your reaction. And yeah, your reaction, Bad Dog's reaction, and you know other people. Those are some of the best reactions to a draft I've ever seen. I mean, it was hilarious.
Oh God! And by the way, my Cowboys family, thank you for popping in, my man. I saw you earlier. I meant to shout you out. Go check out his channel too. But yeah, man, the thing with that pick. It had less to do with that they took Daniel Jones and a lot more to do with the fact that they passed on Josh Allen. And
you're absolutely right.
Yeah, when I saw Allen was there, and my eyes lit up like a Christmas tree, and I was so ready to celebrate. If you watch that video, I'm like, I'm ready to go, and then I don't have the volume on, so I think Bad Dog was like a second or two ahead of me. So Bad Dog sees that it was Daniel Jones before I do, and I see him get up on his. Get up in the air and start cursing and running all over the house for about 2 seconds, and that's why you see me looking at the screen saying who is it, and then they say Daniel Jones and I just lost it. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah, and look, I mean, I know I've said this to you in the past. Since I started watching you and getting into your channel and whatever, you've kind of got me on the Giants side,
I appreciate that.
And no, really, you have. I mean, I find myself following the Giants. But when I saw that Allen was on the board, I was like, there's no way they're taking anybody here except Allen. And when they did, I was devastated as a Jet fan.
Yeah, it was crazy. And it was perfect. It was a perfect fit for the Giants defense. I mean, I'm going to hope it works out. Obviously, I hope Daniel Jones becomes the next, Tom Brady. But I'm still not happy about it, but I do think Daniel Jones could be a good quarterback. I don't hate the player. I hate the pick.
Right. No, absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely. And also, I guess you saw that, well, first of all, we both know that our buddy Mr. Woodruff has been trying to go live every once in a while now, which I think is terrific. More power to him.
Oh, he's fantastic.
It's the best. I saw he's up to like 73 subscribers. From what I understand, he wants to get to 75 by the end of the year. But
he wants two more in the next 6 months.
But to anybody out there listening, you must go, because I'm giving a big shout out to Bobby and his channel. His channel is absolutely hilarious.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Now, what I mean by that is that. And I think he should play off of this. It's so horrible that it's terrific. You have to go and see it. And this is the other thing I wanted to say to you or to anybody else that's listening that can do it. He desperately needs a technical advisor.
Yes, with the phone calls.
Yes, if somebody could help him, please do it, because that would make that channel so much better if he was a little more technically savvy. You know what I mean?
I agree. I think Bobby has the potential. I think that is a great. It's kind of a compliment what you gave him. Kind of.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I want to see him do well. I really do. And I think it would be great, because he is he is a piece of gold. He's what's the other thing? He's like a big piece of coal that's just ready to be turned into a diamond.
I agree with you. I mean, I agree with you. It's pure entertainment.
Absolutely. But somebody, if I could do it, I would. But technically, I'm still living in 1985.
Right. The year I was born. I gotta get in contact with him. I gotta call him and try to walk him. He's probably gotta buy a Skype number, and it's not that hard, you know. But I'll try to walk him through it.
Right, but one of his major problems is I think he's using like one of those Obama phones or something. So I don't even think he has a smartphone. I think he still has like an old time flip phone or whatever. But anyway, if somebody out there could please help him, it would really be great. No, he does. He seems like he's a little. I don't know if he wants to ask for the help, or if he does, he doesn't. I don't know, but he definitely needs the help, and it would be well worth it.
Oh, that channel would be fantastic. I tune in every time. But
yeah, so would I.
Yeah, but Mark, thank you so much for the call, man. We're gonna wrap this show up, man. Another great subscriber of mine. Always love talking to him. And great job, man. Great job with the call. And,
all right. And wait. Lastly, real quick, I hope we don't get Woodruff tomorrow.
Oh, God, please don't get Woodruff tomorrow. Please don't get Woodruff tomorrow. My new favorite phrase.
All right, buddy. Take it easy.
All right, my man. Have a good one. Oh, you hit 20 subs. Good job there, Bigger Mike. It is 9:59, guys. We said we were going to go till 10. Seems like it's died down a little bit. We got all the heavy hitters in here. We got Chris Sonor. We had Bobby Woodruff calling. We had Mark Israel calling. We had a lot of the regulars calling. Lucas Milk. Nelson. We had Isaiah. We had Who's Mark. We had a lot of callers today. So just want to say thank you to everybody who called in. Everybody who made it. Ernesto called in, who made it a fun call-in show. And going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys come back tomorrow when we do the NBA lottery. I'll be starting that at 8 o'clock with Sim. I gotta get in touch with Sim. We're gonna try to work that out now, actually, to try to get both channels on at the same time. And see you guys tomorrow. And as always, cheers.